paper. Paper. Give me my boy.
You guys.
Oh, forgot to put in the paper.
I got it. Dan, as you emerge into St. Peter's Square.
Yep.
From walk up after the cardinals disappear, you hurry up to go find the pub. You guys are in St. Peter's Square.
Exciting.
So this is the map. That's the entrance to the Basilica, St. Peter's Basilica. That's like a dais that goes up. This is like a fountain in the middle. There's a couple statues here.
Isn't this the obelisk right here?
Obelisk. Yeah.
So there's our obelisk right there, Danny boy.
That's me. I was laying prone there at this.
This is St. Peter's Square.
I know. Got that obelisk.
Get the obelisk out, my boy.
Me boy.
Yeah.
Moses.
Moses obelisk. Rome.
As you
Someone get this man a shield.
As you appear.
This makes perfect sense for Brother Velos. If he lives up through this, why he was insane for that one shot.
Around you, you see, as the smoke clears, shadowed figures.
You're around us?
As the smoke cleared away, you're not in this room.
Yeah, I'm gone.
I'm somewhere. You're up. Where am I?
When the conclave is called, the new pope will be elected in that room.
Yep.
The commandant and half of the Swiss Guard are also teleported right outside of the conclave.
Right.
You fizzle out as well.
Come.
There's literally just me and Uriel. All right.
Junior real. Smoke figures. All
You
of
became
that arcane energy begins crackling around. You see familiar masks of the cult of the dragon. Uriel, you are coming in. What's this guy? You're coming in like out of at the base of the entrance, right over here. On here, there are also a number of like these are soldiers, like some of the Swiss Guard that were left. So half the Swiss Guard was taken, the other half is dazed and confused. Kind of in a little group here. So we give a big old battle. That being said, I'd like you to think of some strategies as to what y'all will be doing, as we're actually going to transition to the conclave first.
Oh, excellent.
And
so now we're going to take everyone off this map.
Well, can you point out which one I am again?
You're right here.
Okay, great.
Yeah, great. You're kind of at the entrance to the square. We're not going to jump to the map right now.
Yeah,
we're going to go to a little scene and then we're going to come back to this.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if you guys want to roll for initiative,
What demon do I see?
Uriel and not yet. Uriel and Brother Zealous. Initiative.
How am I feeling?
What would you like to finish? Would you like to have like one combat as a cleric? Or
Yeah, I will stick with that.
You're pretty nice.
Natural 20
Adam?
on.
There you go.
20 on initiative.
What's
The red indicates that is you. This is your partner. This is Father Zealous. Just indicating who you are compared to the other one.
Great.
We're burning. The Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Commandant, you teleport to outside these gigantic doors that lead into the conclave. You are about you're a couple levels down from that plaza right now.
Okay.
Directly underneath into the trunk of the tree is where this is one where like the Pope's audience room chamber is. That's even deeper down. The Vatican archives are buried in are one level above that. Another level above that is some other like meeting areas, some more secretive ones that are, and then you have
It's just the Sistine Chapel in the tree.
yeah, basically, yeah. And then right after that is is where you will be, which is the conclave room. Basically, it's a giant room with like 2 big rows of like choir stalls, which is where all the cardinals sit. But you're not in that room; you're just outside.
But on the
Cardinal Jerome, you are teleported. As your vision realigns, your hand outstretched, you find yourself in one of the stalls, fire stalls. And in the middle is this dais that like people can go up to talk and speak and give kind of exaltations to for like who they'd like to be. You've been a part of this process before.
Yes.
You're just old enough for that. You're just elected cardinal when Pope Francis was.
Yeah, that was my first day actually.
It was yeah.
That's actually terrifying.
So the 2 rows there, you are sat right next to, next to you is Cardinal Franz. You see Cardinal Lexi across the way from you. You see Cardinal Medici. Well, it seems there's an empty seat. Cardinal Pacha. It's empty. There's a couple other empty seats as well.
Every while as they teleported, but
Yeah, his body just. Once they die, it's released. The days kind of opens up stairs, kind of here. You are just sitting in the chamber. Immediately, a few of the cardinals jump up and try and get out.
yeah, that makes sense.
And they. The door.
And I see the door rattling.
The door rattling. You can't hear anything from in there. It's magically worded. There's sound. And,
Do I know an alternative way to get in?
I need you to make a history check. That will determine how many rounds it will take for you to remember / get the combination / all those things.
Sure, it's proficient. Influence thing.
No way.
Okay, great.
Natural 20 minus 1.
turns.
Yeah,
He kicks open the door.
you know exactly the way to get in. It's not through the door. You have to go around a little bit. It is going to take you only 1 turn.
Okay.
My minimum is going to be 4. So
Holy cow.
take you 1 turn.
But Cardinal Jerome.
Cardinal Jerome, you look over and
Up there.
you see on the dais Cardinal Louis Dubois, a menacing figure, is on the dais. It is time to elect a new pope. Please take your seats. And this swirl of infernal ruin appear in his hand, and chains shoot out.
Can I counterspell?
You can't.
I can.
This is not magic. In
the way that counterspell works. Ding.
This is the Dragonborn, right?
This is the dragon.
That's racist.
Actually, I was.
The cardinals who are
I actually thought about not being a dragon because I was dragons so bad.
the cardinals that were up trying to get the door open, the chains wrap around their throat and Mickey Mouse pull them back a little bit, and they get stuck in their seats. You see 2 chains encircle your wrists. You're restrained.
I
And-
think no.
Are you on consent?
And no, let us put it to a hope. And from around the kind of from behind him almost steps out an elegant Cardinal Medici.
What?
I knew that one.
Hello. No, I stopped doing freaking
Hello. Well, pizza's on it.
Is it time? Is it we all? Let's we all become? To an agreement? Please cast your votes now. And he gives a soft smile as radiating out more nefarious magic. Nefarious. It settles. He doesn't really seem to be releasing anything like charming besides his words, but they seem to trigger something as many of them glaze over, come back to themselves, glaze over, come back to themselves, glaze over, come back to themselves. Simply put, simply put, all we must do. Simply put, all we must do is, vote for a pope. Just vote for the right one. Don't vote for the wrong one. Swirling around, almost like this sleet of rain that's droplets of red swirl around your vision, blackening. I need you to make a very difficult courtesy saving throw.
Let's go.
For context, I get plus 13.
He's Father Blackwood. Is he a cardinal?
Father Blackwood's just a father. He's off doing Tyranny Dragon.
He's a priest.
30.
30?
30.
No way.
For charisma?
What?
I get plus 13 now.
Oh, this is so good.
I want
Everyone's like, we'll vote for him. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to vote.
No. Well, things swirl. You retain your memory. Everyone else.
Wait, is anyone within 10 feet of me? They also get plus 4 to their saving throws.
They will get plus 4.
So there's a
Cardinal Franz is next to you. The other one's
either one get
the other one's going to fail. Cardinal Franz is plus 4, right? Yeah. He gets a dirty 20, which is going to make the save.
Yes.
Pretty much all the Cardinals suck at charisma. Most of them are get
that is my dump stat. There's a reason.
Most of the Cardinals, you see their. It's sort of like a. You're familiar with like a tampering with memory. Cardinal Franz looks around. Cardinal's room. What is going on? He's not like he's a pretty strong guy. He's military. In 20s. Breaks one. Tears out of the chin. We have to go. EOS webcam is open.
Hi, Dan.
What?
Yep.
Oh, his camera died. That's why.
Your face died.
Your face.
One thing.
No more face. Look up you. How did you break out? Everyone else, blank, back up. On your daisies that you see that you were standing on that you were restrained with, there are buttons. Like kind of magic buttons. Little slips of paper. One of them, like, you can just put a name down on it. You see everyone has, like, written down a name. Right? And they start collecting in the middle of the day, swirling around. It is at this point, you retain full memories. You can vote whoever you want. You look over at the other cardinal that was next to you that still failed to save. And you see him just scribbling a name over and over again.
Oh, is he going to
It's-
say this? Goodness.
And then he scribbles a name.
Oh,
Vote.
oh, he's he's writing. He's
Every time
he's guessing the votes.
every
It's
time
giving 2020 vibes.
Every time he finishes, you see him stop and jump back in again. You also hear over and over, but you remember every time you hear Cardinal Medici saying, "Just vote for the right one. Just vote for the right one. Just vote for the right one."
Can I get there?
Just vote for the right
I'd
one.
like to shoot this man.
As you, as you,
Like,
Actually, this was all over 6 seconds. Do something.
as you, as you, as you get to the kind of the top of the break, you see in the other corner, square of space just opens up. You now have a clear shot into the room. You can see everything. You're from an area where you're about 50 feet up.
And if people can't get in, you can just.
Okay. So I have I have binoculars, i.e., a scope on my gun.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't know anything what's going on. So, but I see, what information do I know? From me just peering in.
As you enter the room, you see behind the dais where everyone is restrained except for 2 individuals. Behind the daisies, you see robed figures crouching behind. You see a flash of knives in their hand. You see in the middle of the dais 2 of the cardinals speaking.
How far away?
You will now make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Is this a room that I'm allowed to cast magic?
It is.
Excellent.
Charisma saving throw. Good DC 20?
Sorcerer half.
You said DC 20?
You're entering it. It might be different.
Well, plus 0.
9.
Probably like 15 because you're like far away. Okay. Apologize. But alas, you look in and you see all these things. You see the glint of knives, and then you look in and you see the glint of knives, and then you look in and you see glint of knives and people fleeing in, and you're caught in a loop. But you've opened up an escape valve because that door is still locked.
You just see me doing this.
Yeah, legit. But it's like you know in the Matrix when you see little glitches. That's what it looks like. It's kind of weird thing. Make a Constitution saving throw. What was it do?
Oh, I need a con save?
Yep.
Okay.
I like to subtle spell Vortex Warp. I would like to teleport one of the guys right in front of me and our good friend next to me to kind of split them apart. What are the 2 of them doing? What they're actively doing right now will actually dictate who I teleport next to us.
Wait. Who are you telling? Like one of the other
Yes.
cardinals.
So when the Cardinals,
All of them except for you and Cardinal Franz are just writing.
what about the 2 that are?
Medici and the blonde.
They're like you're like over here and they're like
Yes,
they're like 50 feet away.
I know. The spell is a 90-foot range.
He wants to teleport them right in front of you?
Yes,
Both of them?
I can only choose one.
Okay. There's a Cardinal Dubois is restraining everyone. There's chains coming out of his infernal room. And then Medici is speaking words over and over again. Otherwise, he doesn't really seem to be doing much.
It's like unclear. Like one is restraining and the other one's just like charming everyone. It's kind of sucks.
Yeah, people are definitely being like charmed in some really weird way.
I got a 16 on my con save.
Okay, great.
Yes, for
I'm going. Okay, I would like to subtle spell Vortex Warp on my friend. I'm a good friend that has the infernal rune with the chain.
What? What's the DC for?
That will be a 17 con save.
You not 20.
Oh my god.
Well, it's got to be more than that 20 for anything else.
Oh, that's number 4. That's 4 or 5.
Big five.
I guess. Then here, the next thing I would like to do. This is when the things get both thing we have to clarify. No initiative has been done.
No initiative has been done. Can you make a perception check?
Yes, I can. Okay, I just had to look at something. Perception check. 5.
The thing. Okay. As you are doing that, you vortex warp. You and Cardinal Franz are being vortex warped too. Yeah.
No, it targets one creature, and I move them to a different. But he, I guess, kind of weird.
Yeah, he does not choose to be teleported. He tries to. So.
Well, no, he knows that I tried to teleport him, so he knows someone's cast a spell on him.
Yep.
That's what the port is now.
Yeah. You see the gaze start to whip around. And I will have. Suddenly, everything resumes. The talking stops. You hear from Carlo Medici, the vote has been cast. We have a new pope. Now, die. And
What?
cultists jump out from behind the conclave.
I'd like to take an action here. But,
Yes. You break out of it.
I see the people behind the chairs.
Yeah.
Do I have enough to take an action, or do you somehow? Or do I have to go into initiative?
No, if you weren't charmed, then you would have been. But we're going to go for initiative. So both of you roll for initiative. We're coming back to this fight here.
I roll with advantage.
This is going to be a little bit more cinematic style, so we still have time for the boss fight.
Yeah,
So is he within 30 feet of me? Just
No.
Okay.
You're 50 feet in the air, and you're on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Let's take you to square. We're back to Zelos and Uriel. Basically, there's a bunch of cultists. To be honest, they're pretty not that worth.
One-shot game.
It is a one-shot. They will try and damage you. Depending on your moves and how well they roll is dependent on how much damage or how many slots burned, that sort of thing, before the boss fight. So this is a conservation of energy weapon for all of you. Okay, what did we get for initiatives?
I rolled at that point.
Which goes
12.
well.
I have got an initial dex.
Okay.
Straight 20.
You rolled 12.
12, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, great. Dex is plus one. What's your dexterity modifier?
+2.
Okay, great. Okay. As the cultists appear, kind of all heck breaks loose. You see some of the soldiers like going for to like defend. We're gonna move around here. Zealous, you're gonna be up first. How would you like to what's your strategy?
I'm gonna get up, stand, look around, and as I see the Swiss guards start to run to engage. No, form a circle around me, man. I assume I'm going first here.
Yep, you are.
I assume you got armed halberds and it's like tell them to form a little like a defensive circle and let them come to us. And then I'm just going to look at. I'm just going to turn with my head towards one of the cultists. Come on! And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Hey,
And just a little pillar of fire is going to try and just smack down one of the ground where he is. Which is I need a dex save? Yes, a dex save for him.
it was 14.
That will fail. That's pretty good. So that's 14, 16.
Don't worry, you kill it.
21 points of radiant damage. Just blowing fire stuff, and just turns him down.
The cultist whips out scimitars. Yes. How much damage was it total?
21.
Hey, he actually is gone. There's nothing left.
And that's a cantrip.
Yeah.
And and then I'm
I know. Same.
Except you have candy.
I'm going to give myself 10 temporary HP. How many times do I get to do that? That's my turn.
Great. Okay. The soldiers are going to kind of use their reaction to, or like their actions to barrier. They're going to ready their action to wait to attack. Cultists then are going to, some of them are going to make their way to attack. And then Uriel, you're looking at the scene as you run up. What's like your strategy for this?
My strategy is
control.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see.
Um,
There's plenty of people within 30 feet of me. That's cool. So as I choose the rage.
Yeah, you do.
Real quick, can you mute? Because I can hear myself.
Oh, weird.
Testing. Oh, perfect. This is awesome. Can you guys still hear me? No, I can't hear you. That's okay. I'm just going to describe what I do. I am going to enter into my rage, and as I do, I pull out my sword, which is just a hilt. It's just a hilt, and then I say Oremus, and then erupting from it is a giant greatsword of fire. And I just grasp it with two hands, and I say, in the name of the Lord Almighty, I will banish you all back into the abyss. And I am going to instead of I'm gonna enact my rage, and immediately I'm going to disappear, and I'm going to teleport basically to the first guy in front of me, as close as possible. Yeah, sure. Whoever's the nearest enemy. Actually, no. I'm not gonna teleport. I'm gonna use my 20 feet of movement to him, and then I am going to make an attack against him. Obviously, attacking recklessly. But I'm gonna forego my advantage so I can deal more damage. Yeah, that's 25. That's 25 to hit.
Yeah, I think you'll just kill him, probably.
Great.
That's my guess.
Great. After I initially move my half movement speed, I am then going to teleport over to the other guy. Bingo. And then I'm going to use my second attack and attempt to hit him. That is going to hit as well. I am going to attack recklessly with that as well. Actually, nope, can't attack recklessly on the second hit. That's okay. Yeah, we're gonna deal some damage to him. If you want to do a one shot, great. If you want me to roll damage, I'm more than happy to.
Why don't you just roll damage one time?
Yeah,
just for fun.
Just for funsies.
Probably moving too quiet.
Yeah, you should try to move it.
They're going up.
23. That's 33 damage in total, divided between slashing and fire damage. So that one hit. And I just want to use my brutal strike, and I wanna push him 15 feet away from me.
Yeah, you do. How much damage did you do?
33 damage.
Yeah, so he doesn't need to get pushed away because he's gone.
Well,
Again.
he literally I push him anyways. He pushes back 15 feet.
He ragdolls
And
dead
he
body.
literally becomes almost like a fireball that a wizard
Yeah.
would cast. But
Yeah, baby.
there's that. Yep. And then as my bonus action, I am going to Nope, that's it.
Beautiful. Okay. You guys are gonna make pretty short work of this. I'm gonna roll their damage just to see if they manage to get any hits off at the same time. Do you guys have any like defensive reactions / offensive reactions you can use against them?
Very
Yes,
much
I
so.
do. I very explicitly meet feeling behind the Swiss Guard.
All right.
Like I'm a prior. It's from their job. They got armor and a poleaxe. I'm
Tristan,
in brown robes.
once per one of my turns, I can use my reaction. So if a person starts their turn within 30 feet of me, I can teleport them 5 feet away from me, and then their speed 0.
I love that. Okay, great. You guys are gonna make really short work of this. Is there? Let's see. Do either of y'all have an AC? Like, if somebody were to roll a 16 on you, would you get hit?
Yes, my AC is 16, so it meets a beat.
Okay, great. Due to formation and stuff, you're gonna take no damage in this. Actually, like, would you use any leveled spells?
I'm literally just looking around.
This is this loaded irritation of mind.
What are you? Straight cap? Are you a cleric?
I'm a light cleric. Yeah.
Wow.
And then, yeah, you're gonna take 5 points of damage throughout the entire time, Dan.
Is that halved or?
That's not halved. So you will take 2 points of damage the entire time.
Great. So he doesn't even get rid of my temporary hit points. That's great.
Good stuff. These were meant to be assassins in the dark. That in the cloud of fog were supposed to be like going behind and slaughtering people left and right without you seeing. However,
Nice light.
good light.
I'm nightlight.
There are going to be a couple soldiers that are taken out as they were already kind of weakened. So, but you guys managed to survive. Okay. You guys don't. It's not even just managed to survive. You just easily, absolutely decimate all of them. Is there a way to get the volume back up? You have to use the computer volume. Okay. Is it echoing now, Dan?
Testing. Nope.
Okay.
Good. Your camera's frozen. Oh, never mind.
No, it's yeah.
He's looking down.
You just go stoic.
Good to know. Your lower volume works. Your upper volume does not work.
Oh, it's
That's why I was
the
just-
keyboard's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Right. This is the conflict room.
I'm right here.
This is the days in which
You think I'm a little more there?
Ichiri and
Just to be able to share one.
Dubois are.
I like.
You're right. I would be here.
You're actually up in,
Okay.
and then Cardinal Franz is next to you.
Well, I'm more for like.
You guys are no longer restrained because he got you out of this. 20. There are cultists all around you.
Can we put a mini down for each one?
In each chair is there's actually like for every seat there's a cultist.
So there's
Like the vast amount of the forces are down there. They
48
immediately
cultists.
upon this. What do you guys get for initiative?
10.
Also 10.
I have a +1 dex.
Plus 5 decks.
So you should go first.
All of these cultists, which have been ready for this the entire time, leap up from behind. They climb up by the base, and they just start slitting throats of all kinds. They're going to work. there are two cardinals. There are two of them that jump up here.
Yeah, I smacked him with my frying pan.
How close am I? So you said
You're
that there's
50
50
feet
feet from here.
No, you're 50 feet above.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm 50 feet away from
Yeah.
these guys.
Yep.
Is it worth spell to do that? Honestly, right now, actually, yeah, we'll do that. If they start, okay. When they start slitting throats, is it just a one and done thing? When they're slitting throats,
Most of the
okay. So I'm not gonna because they're doing it and I can't take a reaction. I can't take the action beforehand. I'm just gonna I'm gonna go to the source my barrel. I'm gonna take. Is it my turn initiative? Where is it? Or whose initiative is it? I should probably specify it.
Yeah, the others have gone. It is not yours.
Okay, sorry. I'll go and we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna do this and have some fun. So the barrel is gonna come off and get a long, skinny skinny bullet out. I'm gonna aim for who looks weaker armored out of the two. Okay. Both there. Okay. And I'm gonna cast lightning bullet or lightning arrow is what it's called. I'm going to shoot with my very long gun. That is a 26 to hit. Awesome. And some things are gonna happen. I need instead of any damage taken by any of the fact, they're gonna take 5d. The main guy, David, or the other weaker one, is gonna take 5d8 lightning damage, and the damage of both effects increase by 1d. So then it goes increased by 1. So 3d8 to one, 5d8 to the other. You know what? This is gonna be a lot easier if I just do. Lightning. I'll just say 4d8. Whatever. So the one that I shot the arrow to is gonna take, that's a lot. 25 points of damage. And the other guy, due to the electricity shocking to the other one, is going to take that's going to take 16 points of damage. And then
So Medici takes certain on, so does Dubois.
yeah. So I shot at the weaker, weak one, which was Dubois. Dimitri. So Dimitri takes 25 points of damage, and due to him being within a 10-foot radius, he takes 16 points of damage. Yeah, and that's my first hit. And then I'm going to simply because I get 2 hits. Yeah, that was a bonus action to cast. And then I'm going to shoot with my other arrow at the guy that I dealt 25 points of damage. Yeah, I know.
It's a lot more wild thing.
Yep. That'd be 31 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
And that's gonna be dealt. D8 1 per turn. We're going to spark a astral spark, dealing 5 more points of force damage, and dealing a total of 11, 8, 19 plus 5, another 16 points of force damage onto him. And I'm gonna stay up there, my thing, and sniping at him. I guess for context, I have 120 foot range with no disadvantage. So
That's amazing.
yeah, And end of my turn.
Yeah, you shoot. What's the astral?
So an astral spark is it's a thing from gifts that say one per turn. When I hit a target with a simple or martial weapon, which is a firearm, you can cause the target to take an additional 5 points of force or proficiency of force damage.
So you fire off quick shots. Both of them just.
Also, they're reduced by 10 feet of movement because I have the slow feature on my musket.
Okay, great. Yeah, they stumble, like Medici especially. He's triumphantly like, right, like the boats have been cast. There's a new boat.
Did you say who the Pope was?
No.
Not official.
We should just send to kill the Pope with these people.
What?
I'm saying what if Medici's the Pope?
Well, he did say all of you die. So,
The shock goes through, and you see like little skeleton. You get a good look at its teeth, wicked fangs. You see him wither around, looking directly at you. God. Fork its tongue. Slithers out.
Yes.
He. The swirl of arc, dark and red energy. No, sorry, not red energy. This one's chill. Dark blue. And this spectral hand is going to shoot up at you. What's your AC?
my AC is 17.
Good.
Yep.
19. You are going to take.
I can't wait to keep the hands down and just right this guy.
Going to take 18 points of necrotic.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2 of my d8s from this fine gentleman to reduce the damage by 2d8. 2d8.
Perfect.
I'm gonna reduce it by 9. Going down to how much was it again?
So you're going to take. You're going down by 9?
I went down by
So you're going to take 9 points.
Perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
I'll probably have that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
As this spectral grasp onto your, like, you can feel it almost like something is piercing your neck. As like this hand stays there. Pulses. And you see him. Is a little bit of blast from your shock and stuff.
People are so upset if they can't fire damage.
We have a problem. That's the case.
So we have a big problem. It takes a lot longer to die.
What kind of dragon is he? Dragonborn is he?
No, that's the East Line.
Oh, okay, cool.
Definitely not vampire. It's not.
Definitely not.
Can they become vampires?
What?
Can vampire? Can they?
He's not exactly. So,
It's something. The point is give me those dials. I'm trying to think if you were dead, if it would work out.
He's actually Strahd.
Yeah, it's just.
Look who's back.
Back there again.
This is now what we. Let's.
Yeah,
Really pretty.
Yeah, we got you on before now.
I would level before that.
Garden of Medici. This is what he looked like before.
Hmm.
The Garden of Medici.
Oh,
It's the same place. I don't know exactly for.
Oh,
Where's the wings come from?
yes. Hey,
Spectral
honestly,
wings
respect.
shoot out of him. And wish my land. And
So are you an orc now?
no,
Meow.
Your hand.
Excellent. I cast haste to myself.
yeah, you do.
So okay, which one is
Because they can with 6 levels of sorcerer.
Medici. Medici.
I lost list of things I got.
Vampire, like Dubois, big, heavy, terrible looking, big hitter.
He's probably okay, right?
Franz.
Yeah.
He
If I
gives
leave
you,
him alone, like, he can deal with these 2 guys,
he
right?
gives you as he, and like a little bit of like kind of divine energy, like pushes some cultists back.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
He's a big old pal.
I think I could get us out if you.
I can take out the game of my heart. I go and reach for my mace and say, "The lowers my light," as it just erupts in fire as my flame erupts in fire. And I double my speed with haste, so I'm just going to be here now.
There you are.
And I'm going to take the attack action.
you with your frying pan?
And
This guy's weaker.
is that the one you smacked earlier? So. Well, he's the one that can fly too, right? Or has wings?
Yes.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me do quick math real quick in my head. Because I realized that some things have changed slightly in my head. What do I do? 3d6. Yeah, that seems to make more sense. I'm going to smack him. I'm going to take the attack action. When I take the attack action, I can expend 1 use of my channel divinity to view a melee weapon with positive energy. Literally positive energy.
You are enough.
For the 10 minutes or until I use this feature again, I add my critical modifier to attack rolls that I made with this weapon.
Nice.
So I get plus 9 to hit. So, and then also each time I hit with this weapon, I can do normal damage type of rating. Yeah, so we'll get to that point when I get there. So, anyways, so my first attack, it's going to be kind of just hit. Does 9 plus my. Yeah. Okay, 2 hit. Sorry, it's been a while since I calculated this. To hit is the melee weapon will be strength plus proficiency. Right? To hit. Okay. So my apologies. It's a plus 14 to hit every time I roll. So there's a 23 hit. Cool. The next thing I need to do ask.
I have a plus 2.
My ability center. You have +4 to attack rolls made with that weapon, and each time you can cause it to deal normal damage type or radiant damage. I have a flame tongue. It does 1d6 normal damage plus another 2d6 fire damage. Can all that be turned to radiant, or is it just the base damage? That 1d6. You get what I'm saying here? I don't actually know based off the story.
I would say like the fire damage from up here.
The fire damage stays the same, but the 1d6 would can become radiant?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because it's like the flame tongue itself.
How many people have flanked on purpose?
Yeah.
So
Blade tongue musket. It's just
It's a flamethrower.
you can break down a different damage type. Cool, that makes sense.
Well,
You do?
What's
Okay. 5 radiant.
Who you hitting? You're hitting the big guy? Okay. Yeah.
5 radiant.
yeah, you're hitting him.
10 fire. And then my next question would be, when I add strength to that, does that go towards the radiant or fire? I think it goes towards the radiant, right? So another 5 radiant.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a hit again. This one will be a little bit faster. It's another
I
23.
need you to make a wisdom save.
Excellent. Before I hit, as part of my extra attack. Cool. Yeah, that's a 10.
Now you can roll it.
Oh, excellent. Cool. 23.
It's like a monk.
Cool. 8 radiant plus another 7 fire. And that was it for me.
You just did a total of 42 damage.
Excellent.
Resistant to fire.
Sorry,
Not 42. My apologies. You see the fire line.
Doesn't hit him as much, but it's still a little something.
A little bit. You do not. It's not 42. So.
100.
26 points of damage, which you are now going to take back necrotic damage yourself. As he looks you,
Is this part of a charm effect?
as you hit him with, you go. After your first hit, something in his armor flashes black. This was the card.
Yeah.
This is now the cardinal. He breathes in deep each time you hit.
He also has wings.
He opens his mouth and breathes out a breath of black energy that he had just absorbed into himself from your attack.
So how much was that?
You will take 24 points of necrotic damage.
You know what?
26, sorry. 26.
26.
I'll just take say no.
That's fine.
He grabs his great sword
That's my first time I got hit. I'm okay.
in one hand, and he grabs his staff. Then, in fury, wounds that erupt from it, halberd like blade appears.
Cool. Cool story, bro.
And he's going to give it up. So
My EC is now 20. Yeah, because of haste.
yeah, he's going to hit both of them.
Oh shoot! Actually, yeah, I have to.
Only on my AC, but
No, my apologies. I got hit earlier. I had to check concentration for. Yeah.
For what? What concentration?
Hit me earlier. When I hit him with damage, I got hit for damage. I have haste up right now.
That's the second thing with putting haste on yourself. And don't lose
Dude,
it.
I get plus 2. I have a 20 AC. Hypothetically, it's hard to hit me.
You're going to take another 33 points of damage.
Oh, between 2 attacks.
Between 2 attacks.
What's the first attack damage? So I know concentration.
The first attack damage will be 19.
And now I divide that by 2, or is it?
It's so your DC's 10. If it's less, if you cut it in half. If it's less than 10, your DC's 10.
Okay, I'm fine with that then. And then
The other one is less than 10.
Yeah.
the book would still be
You have 3
Alright.
DC 10.
Yeah, no, I pass all of it.
And then
I'm sorry, and you said that was 30 something?
33.
yeah,
Thank you.
33. And then as he hits you with his first attack, it blazing red light, similar to what you saw in the fog, as this devilish infernal rune appears right where he hit you. And on the
rigor.
second attack,
Oh,
hits you again.
is he a rigger? He's an L rigger, baby.
And,
I read that
it's
stuff.
going to
That's
fire.
funny as I was just kind of reading that. And,
They're pretty sick.
Good risk.
They look
Just in time for Descent to Avernus, too.
Actually, my second going to be there.
So this is in addition to the 33?
Another 13 points of damage.
conditions of the third.
Yeah. That's going to be fire. There. But that's added on to the second one, which was 8 plus 6 plus 5, so 19 plus another 13. So the second, his last attack that he did to you with the seals burning, which is a complete event.
So I already subtracted 33. How much more do I need to subtract?
Another 16.
Another 16.
Yeah. But just for concentration. We'll just keep it there because I didn't do that. Don't worry about it.
This is fine. Here's the thing: if the DC is 10, I have a +8 in con saving throws, so I have to literally roll a 1 to fail.
Could also
He looks at you glaringly.
I look back at him glaringly.
At this point, all of the cardinals in that back row lie bleeding on the ground in some capacity. And then the assassins jump to the next row. Franz,
Is he dead?
Franz is not dead. He's winked out. You actually see him next to you.
for this guy.
Yeah.
Taking the weird
And
furry
and he's shouting and waving his arm.
Get out of there!
The assassins began the same thing. Of restraint.
Is it my turn?
It is now Adam's turn.
I want to smack him.
Something easy this time. We're gonna go ahead, and how he reloads this thing is when he reloads, every time he loads in, he puts a musket ball into his mouth. For context, he always sleeps with a musket ball in his mouth, so then he can spit it into his barrel so he can shoot it.
Fantastic.
So when he reloads, he spits the ball into the chamber, hits on the ground to get it set, and then he fires. So he's going to do 2 shots at the gentleman there, on the big beefy boy. Actually, no. Wait, no. They have wings, right? They have wings, right? Okay. So I'm actually going to. Yeah, we'll try it. Kind of similar. He's gonna grab his net. He's gonna grab his net attachment and go with the net attachment as he casts Entangle on that. So entangling these two, but not him. I need a strength saving throw from both of them.
They're weak. They escaped him.
More. What should you see?
17.
The big guy will not succeed.
The big guy will not succeed, but the little guy will succeed. Wow. Okay. Cool. And yeah, so he's entangled, and we're gonna just marker this out. Is this guy being entangled? You know he's not burning, he's entangled. And then
the saving throw at the beginning of the show. Does he repeat the saving throw?
he needs to make an athletic check as an action to be to not be restrained. The area is difficult terrain right now.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, he's just gonna yell at all the other ones, saying, "Get your butts out of here!" And because at this point, and like he knows that it's very difficult to get into this room once it's sealed, so it's not like he can go into it. So, yeah, I'll pass to him.
You feel life force drain from you again
Okay.
as the hand continues to suck. You take 21 something will probably vanish.
I'm gonna take the last two d8s for reduction. You said 22 points? Or 21? Okay. I'll reduce it by 12. And I'll take 9?
No,
I'll take...
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take 9. 9 points again. Okay.
To gain the vitality. And back into Benici. He is then going to.
Dan's so still.
It's
This looks like there's a picture.
just stubby.
Fireball. No.
Also make a.
Me make a con. Oh boy. That's a 7.
Damage. And you are going to fall prone.
Okay. Cool. I wanted to be laying down.
I want to take a nap.
Am I still on my perch? Do I need to roll?
No, you're still on your perch.
Yes. Or luck check.
Make a dexterity.
Okay, that's fine.
Now he's no longer on his perch.
22. Yeah. My fat body doesn't talk over.
Your turn.
How are they both looking? Like, they just haven't taken any damage so far.
They've taken some damage.
Yeah, like, I know they have, but like, do they look like they're like, they can go flat all day still? Both of them?
They look pretty good.
Hey. So,
You have advantage against that guy.
oh, that's advantage on him?
Yeah.
That does actually change what I was gonna do. Thank you.
Restrained attacks against you. When you are restrained, attacks against that creature has advantage, and that person has disadvantage.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the creature I have advantage on.
He has disadvantage on dex save.
My first attack. So, does a 25 hit him? Excellent. When I hit him, I would like to cast a 5th level Divine Smite. So that is. I'm going back and forth between this and a different thing. This just makes sense. Is he a fiend? It matters because it increases the damage by 1d8. Okay. Cool. Then I will roll 68 radiant damage. So, oops, 68. And then I'll also roll 86 plus 1, 86. So, in terms. You will take 32 radiant damage.
Yep.
Plus another 11 fire damage. Okay. Alright. And now I will hit him with my extra attack for my first action, still. That also has advantage. Does a good old 22 hit.
That's a little bit. I go.
He will take 12 radiant damage. Okay. And then 7 fire damage. How's he looking?
A bit worse.
A bit worse.
As you come down on him.
I still have one more action too, by the way.
Yeah, He's like trying to get up.
Excellent. By the way,
He doesn't look good.
Excellent.
It's not like he looks terrible.
He also has disadvantage on his next attack roll, but I don't think it's gonna matter because I'm gonna hit him more.
You're gonna kill the cardinal?
Yep. He broke his nails. 28 hits.
Mhm.
Alright, that's 12 radiant, 8 fire. Alright, and then that is 23 to hit. Yep. And that will be 11 radiant and 11 fire. And he has disadvantage on attacks till my beginning of next attack until my next turn. And I'm going to be extremely sad if I have to take all this damage back at my face.
He roars in pain.
Yeah, he does.
Good.
A lot of damage.
You're going to take 30 feet of necrotic back.
Yep. Just 32.
As the enemy breathes necrotic energy back at you.
Really? Move like 5 feet back.
Good heavy. What are you talking about? You could clearly reach me. I refuse to disengage. Yeah, I pass it.
Okay.
Sweet popcorn seem like less.
Popcorn.
I mean, that's it for me, guys. Just 4 attacks a turn.
Oh.
Haste. Oh.
Wait, haste.
Gives you an additional action.
Yeah, but if you only have one attack,
I took the attack action twice. Haste gives you an additional action.
You don't multi-attack too, he's a paladin.
yeah, I know, but is that a new haste thing?
No, that is how haste
Haste.
I know, but like when using multi-attack, I think it specifies if it's multiple attacks, you only have one additional. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
Oh, what are you looking like there?
Me? Owen?
Like a third of my health is still on me.
That's great. Never better.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay, let me just.
Don't worry about the damage.
Yeah, Adam is right. I only get 1 extra attack now, so we'll fix that in a little bit. You want me to make a wisdom save though? Thank you, Adam, for pointing that out.
Oh, so
24.
Is that the case with haste?
Yeah, it's the case with Haste. And when Adam started talking about it, I'm like, actually, that does something. Thank you, Adam.
Something around you stabs into your mind. You're able to ward off. It's like a vision begins to slip into place, but you kind of brush it off.
How would you have?
You are going to take 17 points of psychic damage.
17. Still alive.
As something that happened. And
Still alive.
there are, as you glance around the room, and you can kind of see this too, there's bodies everywhere, blood is cooling around in various areas. The doors finally creak open
Fire.
as the magic has registered, the vote has taken place. A pope has been chosen, the majority has been reached. A bastard.
This,
Yeah.
this seems like that's not how the magic's supposed to work.
It's not. It's not supposed to work like that.
No.
Someone's been tampering.
What are you? DM's been tampering.
And as the door opens, a cold rush of air goes through. I need everyone in the party to make a charisma saving throw.
Just against being stronger, right?
It's not being against charger. Right.
Where's that?
So I rolled a 2 on dice, so that's a 15. I did that
27.
27?
like
It's a charisma?
That's 7 over here.
Right here.
7 for Dan.
Yep.
5 for Adam. Oh my gosh, that's a big chunk.
Like, can you give me like some of those?
Super good.
I was talking about your points on it's leaving throws, but yeah.
You want to give me
You don't necessarily, it's a voice in a certain sense, but you can't make out like it's like this intelligible, just like suddenly a voice in your head begins to speak. What it sounds like is not what you understand. It's this like carnal, it's disgusting. It creeps into your mind and almost scratches at your inner ears. How disgusting it sounds. And still you can't, you used to understand it somehow.
Zaddy.
Wait, little boys, wait. Not until I'm crowned.
You might. So you do hear it like that. As you succeeded.
He goes past you. He fails.
The rest of you here. No, I'd like you to see me in all of my glory. As each of you, Franz too, wink out of existence. You find yourself.
Apparently, 27 didn't succeed.
You rolled 27.
No,
You're not. This hasn't happened.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You're still in the plaza, but you see your real. You're all banished. And before you, and kind of a special. Before you, for about a minute, or what seems like a minute, you are just standing at an expanse of chasm of fire. It's as if someone has lowered you down into the abyss, into the gates of hell itself. As you are looking, as you gaze,
It's like you descended to avarice.
as you gaze upon avarice, you see portals opening up. Armies marching forward. You see a battle raging. You see the rest of the cult of the dragon fighting. And you hear a voice in
They
your
fighting
mind.
against Satan? Because that'd be kind of cool.
What?
The dragon fighting
and just know on top of it.
You see the Order of the Last Crusade. You see the Canesmen. You see Father Blackwood.
No, there was a
You
tag.
hear a voice. You hear a voice in your mind that says, "Do you see them fighting? Fighting inevitable destruction. Perhaps it won't be her that ruins the world, but this certainly is not the end. It will never be the end." As the voice distorts and warps into something that almost sounds familiar, you begin to be pulled out again as your banishment ends. And you all find yourselves.
Yeah, if this is the cardinal that friend did die earlier, I'm gonna freak out.
Oh, Pachem?
He's all Pachem.
It's all Pachem's fault.
It's Pacham all along.
You stand in the daze. There is a crowd of people.
I don't know if these guys are even married.
I'm no idea where my.
There's just crowds of people. You stand within throngs as the entire population of Vatican City is there. You are.
It's a trippy session.
It is a little trippy. We are dealing in high levels and with kind of crazy infernal things here. So, and a little bit of railroading. So, as you stare up at the papal days, you see all of the cardinals there. Now, Uriel, you just watched. You didn't see any of this happen, so this isn't necessarily ordinary. You two just watched them die. All of the cardinals were murdered.
Yes, that's good.
They're all up there. They're lining the days.
Did you just time jump again?
Did not time jump. We're not time jumping. None of this is time jump. The vision that you saw is the actual battle raging.
The Canesmen.
The Canesmen are currently fighting the forces of hell along with the Order of the Last Crusade and all this stuff. Because that was already in play. And then you see Cardinal Medici and Cardinal Dubois in the front along. Medici shouting over the top. The great people of Vatican City, I would like to welcome you all to His New Holiness, Pope Alexander the Seventh.
What?
Hey, is there a rock? Is there like a rock that I can throw?
I'm gonna get to Brother Dallas.
Oh yeah,
Right now, as the figure steps out, what had happened for you is that you felt this terrifying pain in your skull, and your skull already hurt before this. It crunches at your mind, and you manage to fight it off. As a figure, you're kind of on the ground. This took a little bit. You're on the ground as a figure slowly steps forward towards you. The same figure that's stepping out onto the papal balcony at this very moment. He takes the butt of his staff, and with infernal fire, as you try to fight off the spell at the same time that you can see is holding you under, it's emanating out from him. He takes his staff and simply hits you directly across the eyes.
This is like in the real world.
This is
Not in the vision.
This is not the vision.
I actually see the dude.
You actually see him. Also stepping onto the stage, where he was dressed in red before, is now dressed in dazzling white, with a great Pope Mitre hat on his head. Not saying weird this bit. And Cardinal Alexei takes you down. And he steps upon the balcony.
But he's like, I knew it!
I knew that one too. I had them all figured out from the beginning.
Oh my gosh.
So many outfit changes for this guy.
This was him.
Mm-hmm.
The same claws.
He didn't even say anything
He
really.
got through the zone of truth. Son of a monkey.
That's wild, actually. He looks actually quite evil.
Wait,
Yeah.
so it was a totally different guy?
No, this is the same.
He was Russian. That's what gave it all away.
Obviously.
But he steps onto the balcony and says, "My dear children, it is with great and humble honor I accept this position." You can't move. It is with great and humble beginnings that I begin my papacy. We shall bring the Vatican into a new era. We shall bring peace and justice to our new empire.
Your new empire.
Don't make me kill you. We shall bring peace and justice to all of Faerun. This battle that rages underneath in hell will not escape the church's grasp. This I have foreseen, and I know. Now, all of you, we must begin the process of a new heaven and a new earth. And you see all the people around you begin to slack-jawed a little bit. Feel the effects of charm rolling over. Now, of course, all of you are grouped together, and you are unaffected by charm.
I am.
As you still,
Who's all close to me within 10 feet of me?
and Everyone in the party is surrounded.
Everyone's
It's like,
surrounded.
you're like in the middle and they're surrounded.
Perfect. Y'all are charmed. You are all immune.
Father Josias and Cardinal Franz are there as well. Also not. The entire Vatican City begins to move. They begin to grab things. They begin to light small fires, carrying torches with them. So this infernal magic seeps into their minds.
This makes me upset.
As he extends his hands, and you see this entire daze erupts in red as a sigil burns from Vatican Square. Cool. And they exit. As you look up, you see every single cardinal that was there, besides the three, wink out of existence as the illusion magic ends. That's what I wondered. And they exit their way. We now will. There's only the boss fight left. However, it is a little bit late. So if we'd like to do it in the morning before we start, like with the other campaign, or we can take a small break and then just go nuts. But
I'm done to go.
Personally, I'm good to take a small break and go nuts.
It's Friday night.
Dan, how are you feeling? I think you're an hour
Behind.
Hour behind, so it is 10:22.
Oh, he's so good.
We're chilling.
How you feeling?
Chilling. Okay. Let's take a 5-minute break. You see just before this, as you see them walking away, you're slowly becoming unimmobilized. The infernal magic that held you in place was relieving your banishment. Complete. And a Medici materializes in front of you, Cardinal Medici, and he looks at you with a soft smile. He's actually still a little bit beat up.
Better be.
He had a little bit of damage. Well, Dubois was one that you hit.
Oh, I know. I hit him first, and then
Medici
the other guy
looks at you and says, "His Holiness the Pope will see you now in this chamber." And so, at this point, something weird is up. Whether it is all three of them, you two certainly know it's for sure, and Cardinal Franz also know for sure. Medici.
Just kill everyone. Then we don't have issues.
So, they are expecting you. As Medici is a faithful audience chamber. Is there anything you'd like to do as you walk to prepare?
They're not teleporting us, so we're just walking up normally.
He says we're expecting you, and he teleports away.
And we're all together in the St. Peter's Square.
Mm-hmm. It's just you left. The rest of the people in the Vatican are all charmed and leaving the square.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, I have healing spells. How are you healing yourself, friend?
I'm feeling. I'm full health.
Fine.
You're full health? You're full health? I'm half health now. How are you doing, Dan?
I'm great.
Okay, so what I'm hearing here is I don't need you a prayer of healing.
No.
Nope.
Cool. I'm just gonna be half health. Anyone else want to help heal me?
I can help you here.
I can
Heal me.
heal on.
Heal me, please.
Hold on.
Let me slap you with how much health do you have?
71 out of 160.
Here. You have 33 health.
Give me 33 from
You're
what?
a ranger. What's
A 3rd level healing word.
healing word?
How much more?
No, sorry, cure wounds. Not healing word. Cure wounds.
Cool.
How much health are you at?
104. 60.
Out of 1.
No,
Yeah.
cure wounds got. Cure wounds is crazy now because it's a level 1 spell and it's 2d8 plus your
Alright, tell me what.
mod. and every increased level, it goes up by
That's pretty
2
good. You're like
years.
44.
It used to be
That's
only
pretty.
one.
That's a pretty good roll.
That's pretty good, man.
Cure Wounds got busted.
Who is the new
busted
pope?
down.
Do you know? You were in conclave, were you not?
Did you not see the Pope?
No.
The guy, I kind of look at you like, you dumb? You were just there. He just announced himself.
Do you have a vision?
My
I'm worried about your mental health.
I'm worried about your mental health.
puts pig on head. I can't wait for that to resolve.
Too many people are taking too
Who
much.
did you see?
Alexis, right? I want to make sure I've said the right.
Lexi.
Cardinal Alexi.
Thank you.
And then Lexi is the
Now
pope.
Alexander.
7.
Wait, didn't I forgot my character's voice. There we go. Thank you. Didn't he die earlier this morning?
And Lexi, no, he is the one who started this mission.
Oh,
There's no.
Annoying.
He was one of you I trusted. I don't know whether that is now the case.
Was he the one that brought
I-
your character into?
What?
Was he the one that was like,
That was Franz.
That's Franz, thank you.
who's with you? What?
Yeah, who's
Who else?
with me?
Franz, what do you know about?
I will say.
Franz looks like just, I mean, certainly shaken. Just in a
He's
state
along
of
for the journey.
I mean, I did. I did believe that there was some kind of sin, but I did not see this much. So the Pope is not. Is not. But we have no cardinals anymore. There is nothing left. There is only. What are we going to do then?
We have two right here.
I trusted the next. No, but. Oh. Yes, this is what we must. Come. Let us pray. And he.
the first time of the session, other than Blake, we are praying.
I almost did this Spanish.
And el hombre del padre, filio, Spiritus Sanctus.
He kind of like rushes into like this. It's sort of a prayer of healing in a certain sense. You all. Who he calls upon is Pachem, Cardinal Pachem Tinter.
It's a fast track to sainthood.
Which is by miracle. Cardinal Pachem, we ask that you take upon us, give us good guidance, make us be instruments of your peace. But to bring peace right now, we must have the sword. Please give us the sword. Pacem Christum. You are the peace of Christ, but I ask that you bring fire upon the world right now. There are evil forces trying to take your chair. Christ, be with us. Heavenly glow from the fire
Heavenly Father.
comes upon you. You feel it rushing, the Holy Spirit.
The Lord rain down.
Rain down.
Cardinal Franz is going to call upon some divine intervention right to enact upon you all. You're all going to gain +1 to your AC. You are all going to gain. What's his?
Heroic inspiration.
I already have it.
I already said that.
Because I'm a person, I haven't used it the entire time.
Waiting.
What's the thing with heroic inspiration? It's just inspiration.
You just give it out. It's just you get to reroll. You just get advantage of anything.
Okay.
Well, so okay, there's DM. Yeah, heroic inspiration is advantage on roll.
You
And
can just
then
give it out as you see
heroic
fit.
inspiration is
Yeah.
like
You are going to receive a +7 to your damage rolls.
Just flat.
Damage.
Flat. +7 to damage.
Spell flat. Dang it.
oh
So
Bro.
I really want to cast Fireball, but this makes me want to just punch someone instead.
Yeah, it's going to be to like damaging things. You can see within your weapons, almost like holy weapons in a certain sense, but kind of on steroids a little bit.
I would just sit there crazy.
You're getting,
So-
you're getting a +7.
are you just gonna run cantrips the entire night?
And I'm just like,
It's like Fireball.
As long as we have Godlobach's intercession, I will lead you. Now let us go and face him. Alright.
I would like to cast Re-enter.
Yep.
Divine Favor and Haste on myself.
Oh, can we cast? Are we casting 1 minute spell? I would like to cast a 1 minute
I
spell.
would like to walk right up to the door and then cast these spells on me.
Yeah. I'm also casting Guardian of Nature, which is more of a dance thing, but I can't give it to someone. I gain 10 temporary hit points, which is useless at this point. I gain concentration saving throws that are at advantage. I make dexterity and wisdom based attacks at advantage, and the ground around me, ground in a 15-foot radius around me, is difficult terrain for my enemies. Yeah,
No one hit me.
so I'm concentrating on Guardian.
Anything else?
I've been back to the
oh,
Are you doing Spirit Guardians here?
no, never mind. No, I'm just
I should cast.
gonna start walking. I'm just gonna start walking there with each every time I move my staff. It's the bell clangs. I'm just gonna start mumbling something under my breath in Celestial.
Man,
No one really knows what I'm saying. I'm not sure I know what I'm saying, but I'm saying something. I'm just start striding forward towards into the bed.
You guys have reached the bottom of the stairs.
Fireball!
This ruler is what we'll use to measure distance.
Cool.
4 centimeters is 5 feet. So,
interesting.
or
We're doing Warhammer style, got it.
or it's an inch and a half.
Interesting.
Both of those are pretty much the same. Like a party order adventure.
I would like to go in first.
I'm
going
walking
last.
confidently forward, waiting for no one.
I have no idea who your guys' character
I
is.
have a frying pan.
I'm
You-
through the books in the back there.
Books in the back. I am in the back.
I'm very much trying to, I'm not trying to front, but I'm not
very much
waiting.
in the front.
Everyone's entering at the exact same time.
Well, I'm in the back. I'm in the back. Which one is?
Dan's looks like a bear with wool.
Oh, there you go. So we're like
Wolf.
this, and
looks like
we have
wolf.
one more guy, right? We have this guy.
Yeah.
From
I'm just a furry. I don't like it.
that's a female.
Is also with you.
But you see,
He's been pretty nervous so far. Anyway, I can.
I hope he's an smart paladin who only smites for days.
As we get to the gates, I'm perfectly fine. But on the side.
Yes!
If we do not return to this chamber, the world must know what's happened here. This seems well within your skill set to alert Mother Church.
Yes, I'll. Message spell's ready.
And then go now. Unless anyone here disagrees.
No.
Okay.
Let's finish this.
God bless you. He takes it. He also does that.
We're always going around.
Wait!
We just got the two cardinals and a prior. Just run up.
I still want to know why they want helps.
Like Palpatine.
You stride into
This is 60 feet, by the way, in total length.
Nice.
Just for reference.
So,
throwing open the doors.
can I reach them?
This chamber that appears before you, massive.
As soon as the doors open, it's out of my mouth.
You see a rifle coming out from your shoulder.
on making gates.
None of us
The stairs go up about 5 feet.
We're so bad.
This whole Alex sits upon a chair. Do you remember that meme that we sent a while back of like the Pope boss battle to defeat his
Yes.
This is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, no, I know that mean I can send him. He's going to do a one shot.
That's what inspired this whole.
So you didn't actually want us to fight the Pope. Just the evil one.
This is
So it didn't
this-
matter what our actions were.
this- well,
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
this is what I designed. And I rolled a little bit. Yeah.
I'm okay with
Big pillars.
I want a sword.
Otherwise, pretty blank room. Days in the back, a weird alignment of roots and such, as this is within the tree, pretty far down. You can see kind of the walls, patterns of the wood going.
Well, now, is that any way to greet your friend?
I'm continuing to walk forward. Every step.
I'm keeping pace
The
with
bell
them.
clangs. Your Eminence,
Respect, I will respect.
I will spit on your grave when we are done with this.
I don't speak anything. Okay, Palpatine.
We shall see.
Now I look around the room to see if there's anything else. So I'm flanking over to the side and then looking around.
I am keeping pace with Botazar.
There is a
I'm just silently moving.
with me perception.
Absolutely.
There is cultists everywhere.
I would like to rage as soon as possible.
17.
Greg was saying, from my angle, Dan, your face froze right when you said that. So you look. Your face froze when you said that, so your mouth was closed when you said it. It was very wonderful.
It's really good ventriloquism.
I knew
There's
it.
a small door over here that's behind the dais.
Cool. Nice.
They have a crowd because they're scared.
Yeah, I'll just.
All of you know that this room, the Papal Audience Chamber, is one of the only places which gives you direct access to the archives. I don't think any of you would know. Cardinal Franz would know. But he doesn't say anything yet.
Would I know?
He hasn't seen the door. You would know. Only the Pope, by his power, can get into the archives. Otherwise, all others must gain permission from him. The archives hold incredibly dangerous, powerful magical artifacts, secrets, many things in which the Church protects. Some of them not as their most important thing. Many of them are so incredibly powerful that if they fell into the wrong hands, it would mean devastation. And right now, there is an even hope. Certainly has the hope.
Roll for initiative.
Anything you'd like to say? Ask.
I'm keeping within 30 feet of the party.
Yeah, I think all three of us, we're just like, we're going. We're here. You know, like, we're just...
Oh, busy 5 that you are.
Your Eminence, you have one chance to renounce your papacy, go to confession, and become a lowly brother monk for the rest of your life, and you might encounter our Lord in heaven.
Could I join your order, brotherless brother?
Perhaps.
I would like to cast a spell that's not damaging.
No.
I like to
Dominant
cast
person.
Vortex Orb.
Oh gosh.
The Pope. And to put it right in front of us.
I'd like to hear the sentence. I'd like to cast Vortex Warp on the Pope.
Sure. Okay. Ready?
He's going to willingly.
Perfect. He teleports in front of us.
He looks directly at you, and he says,
I would like to rage.
Right.
You will all die.
he says,
What's a fun multi-call?
No. I think what would be better.
It looks like he did it.
It's from your bodies. 8. Victory. I have cheated here. How does that sound?
With that, I slowly morph into a werewolf as I like Blood Hunter subclass. I'm joking. Can't charm us. We do that.
That's
Is
pretty
that
good.
charming? Is it a charm effect?
30-20.
What? Holy
Wow. Natural 8.
Sounds about right.
Oh boy.
as he looks at you, and his eyes go from their piercing pale to the flashed red. He takes upon his form that you saw upon the days, and when he hit you in the head and goes, kind of like a Gollum moment,
Bilbo,
with
yeah.
Bilbo, and he goes like, and you see his face. He doesn't move a muscle for the rest of it. As he phantasmal forces you to submission. Submission. You are going to everyone roll for initiative.
Thank you. You all have advantage.
How we do?
Yes, because
Alright,
you're
yeah,
within 30.
advantage.
Oh, great.
13.
Wow. I'm truly rolling the worst of the worst rolls today.
Holy cow.
I rolled 23.
Your character should go on.
What did you roll?
You're going to
Wait, you got another natural 20.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Who needs Dex for inch? Or
we'll get to what you see. But that'll be that. Okay. Let me roll some initiative for these bad boys over here. These baddie
Y'all
boys.
got one.
You wish they were.
You're right, but they
I have
gotta do.
advantage for a lot of stuff right now.
20 to 25?
23.
22.
Holy cow, I am.
What's
Gonna
your
go last.
modifier?
Plus 5. Okay. What? Someone tied with me? This is 60 feet. Sorry, that full length is 60.
It's going to be 30 feet.
Oh no, back to rulers.
I like having a tape measure.
It's interesting that you chose 4 centimeters.
It's just how. Okay, well, it's some of the like when I was measuring other things, like an inch and a half was like my unit better for it, and then I realized after about the size that square would be.
You can use the fun thing if you use Christmas wrapping paper. The back of it is 1x1 grid.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can use that for
Interesting.
yeah.
15 to 20.
Oh, and what'd you roll?
13.
Dan, what'd you roll?
9.
Oh,
I'm not rolling well today, boys.
That was okay.
I'm gonna roll. Okay, all right.
that's natural. That's natural 20
my
number. Jeez. I think that's the third. No, sorry, that's the fifth or sixth.
My 6 and at least 6.
I've had 1. He's had 3. You've had 1.
Someone else has had 2. He had 1.
One.
Oh, you had 1. So that's the 6th one.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm rolling advantage until I lose concentration. I'm rolling advantage for every single shot, and I have advantage on losing con on my con save.
I like to nominate myself as Pope and really mess up the entire story. I would change my name to Michael.
Michael to Rome.
Wow.
That's
So
not
shake Geronimo. Geronimo. Oh, I can't do that. That sucks. I can't do that either. Oh, I can do that though.
Oh, how's this many hits? How many hits? It's all of you to pieces. It's going to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 10.
Killing one job.
Actually, a level 1 character.
Alright.
Luke.
Tet. You will be going first.
Up. Lieutenant is up. We got fighters that are taking care of that guy. So I'm going to continue my way forward. Well, actually, no. I'm just gonna go a little bit more to the side. And I know this guy's the caster, right? This guy's more of a caster. This guy's not.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the caster. And just swing. Due to my Guardian of Nature kind of form that I have, I get advantage on my dexterity. On my dexterity break. So I have advantage. That guy. Well, that's a 31 to hit. Okay.
Sorry, try again.
So, and then I will do this plus. This is once per turn. Once per turn. Okay. I will do the astral spark on this one. So another +5 onto this. I'll use Savage Attacker to re-roll my 2 to a 3, I guess. So it's 13 plus 7 is 20. 20 points of damage on that first strike. It is force damage. Spit into the gun again, hit it on the ground, fire it again. Wow. 30 to hit.
So that's also going to hit.
Yes. This one, I will not do that. It's spark. And this one, I'll deal 17 points of damage to that guy. Oh, wait, no, I didn't add the +7 to that one. whatever plus 7, so 24 for that one. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Okay, I'm good.
Woof.
Woof.
Right. That's your turn.
As a bonus action, I will go invisible, as I have a nature's veil. I go invisible.
Go.
What to do? Oh, baby. Okay. Thank you, Lou. That was impressive. What's your AC, by the way?
Huh?
What's your AC, by the way?
My AC is 18. I'm invisible.
It's all cool.
Yeah.
The Pope, after getting zealous, surprising the blast of psychic energy, is going to, I would say, fine, I'm gonna get it. And he takes his staff out. Emanating from his staff of wall concentration, breaks forth. It's a black necrotic energy. Raises up, right in front of you. And I don't want to use a marker, but we'll just pretend. It
Perfect.
explodes out from him, kind of at this angle, pushing you back a little bit. I need everyone to. This wall is 60 feet. Or sorry, 20 feet high. It's going to be that long. It could be 60 feet if you do that. It's actually going to. This is 60 feet, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it wraps around you in a ring. All of you hit 2. Amazing. It Constitution save?
Yes.
I rolled this both so they're next to me. Except for you, Adam.
That's
Am I a part of this?
28.
16.
What did you get? Oh no.
I rolled it. I got a 30.
The DC's 20.
I think you got it.
21. DC's 21. You all succeeded. Failure is going to take. It's only 48 credits.
I almost went down to double digits.
The saber sucks. We're taking now.
You're taking half. You will receive 20 points of necrotic damage. So 10 points of necrotic damage for those who succeeded, 20 points for those who failed. There's a wall. Great. Yeah. So it's a circle around you. Very exciting. Center of the wall. Center of the wall. Let's see. Oh! Okay.
Well,
we finally had the room! You see as you push from it, this wall of death, you see the energy that as it hit you and you took damage flows into the Pope, and he visibly shadows grow on him, almost as if there's a shadowy armor.
Focus more onto the Pope.
Hope is a shot.
As well. I made the concentration, so.
There you go.
Let's go back.
19 on die, plus 8.
He laughs and walks back. Creatures. Okay. It is Zelos' turn. Dude, you're pretty far down. Zelos. Let me describe to you what happened. That's like, you see his face fit you. Everything goes dark for a second. You see yourself back in front of the tree, gazing at the abyss of hell. You feel the slap, slap, slap of your whip against your back. Suddenly it grows into spikes to barbs. You find yourself upon a stone path that you're chained to a thing. You're being scourged by the soldiers. You find yourself carrying a heavy load as you bear a piece of wood upon your back, splinters digging into your lacerated back, everything. You begin to not be able to see from the blood. Over and over again, every single time you see the staff butt hit you in the head again, and again. You see the face of the Pope looking down on you, laughing with delight and glee. And then you flash forward again. You're hanging from some kind of contraption. You can't breathe. And all of you see getting closer and closer to you.
Speaking of Italy,
Come on. You see getting closer and closer to you is your pig. The pig.
Beautiful.
Suddenly you see Hamilton upon the cross. Oh no, my pig! you see the Pope with some kind of ceremonial card knife. Slowly, this is not good for Jews to eat pork. You see an absolute acid trip. And with that, you mind.
you see what felt like years.
My one good eye sort of rolls back forward so I can see again. And I see Hamilton laying dead at my feet. Or like, laying his last breath. I reach down and I cast the last spell I'll ever cast. I cast Spare the Dying on Hamilton.
That's the last cast you'll ever.
Look up into the wall of fire. My head's like looking through it and I see the Pope backing away. The wall,
Little bit the same.
and I just give the most primal you've ever seen in your life. And I would like to rage.
Completely different character.
I literally switch character piece. When I activate my rage, I will also use Rage of the Gods, allow me to assume the form of a divine warrior, which lasts for 1 minute. I have fly speed equal to my run speed.
Is this the same
Resistance to necrotic, psychic, and radiant damage.
Is this the same character?
But new and approved.
There you go.
As I rage, a crown of thorns comes out around the iron band on me, and blood starts to pour down my face. A stigmata appear in my hands. I grasp my bell. I fly through the fire. I fly through the fire. Yeah, good. I don't care.
You're gonna. That was really cool. Same. 27 out.
Half 13.
Change to key to necrotic damage. Sorry.
I got it. I got you.
I'm not even above the ground. I'm still at eye ground level. I just fly, and then I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him twice recklessly.
There you go. Blake's in his actual form.
That'll be a 17 plus 10 to hit for the first attack.
That wouldn't.
27. So my weapon is a vicious maul, which does double dice damage.
What?
So this magic weapon deals an extra 2d6 to, so not double dice, but some also does 2d6. This weapon does an extra 2d6 to any creature it hits.
So it is 46?
It is 46.
What?
And I guess it's my first attack. the round, so I'll get 26 radiant on top of it. No, Maul does 2d6.
Yeah.
With Great Weapon Master, I get to reroll 1s and 2s.
Oh, I have a mace.
Alright. So that's 10, 15, then Radiant, 20, then plus 7 more Radiant, and then plus 3. So that's 33 damage in my first hit. All magical bludgeoning or Radiant. And then the second hit.
This is the stuff.
Well, I need also the Constitution saving throw because the Ball Mastery I can knock him prone.
He is going to just
Okay. Was
that the first?
That's enough for play!
Broken.
Probably in recording. Holy cow! I got the floor half of that on this screen.
So it'll be 8d6.
Was this your second attack?
The second attack, yeah.
So your first attack, before you roll, as you just radiant, the shadowy armor that had formed around the Pope from that wall of death, even after you flew into it, it grew and thickened more, scattered, broken apart, and now a semblance of Pope.
Yo.
It's Scooby reroll, but alright, so that's 4, 7, 12. Oh, alright, there we go. 12, 16, 22, 32.
You're doing brutal protocol here?
So Brutal Protocol is new for Barbarian, it's different, so
Okay.
we do that. Unfortunately. That's 33.
Why are you still up? So yep, the question.
Christmas shopping. Got stuff too. Okay, so thought from your brothers. Give them a bunch of stickers and fight over. That the cruiser was like that. So I picked out all of these stuff right now.
6.
Just want to do your food.
54 damage on the 6.
Did you add your 7? Yeah, 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they can.
So 54, 33, so that's 87 damage.
I would like to put range. You know what sucks? You one D&D paladins, you can't multi-class barbarian.
Yeah.
Because the bars aren't safe element.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
So-
Why the Barbaladin big kind of suck.
Well, the Barbaladin, it can't happen.
That's so sad.
So,
Second attack was 54 damage.
oh, bro.
And that'll end my turn.
What?
Okay.
Over 3. Rage.
Great.
No, I'm sorry. Feats, Great Weapon Master. That's an extra 5 damage for each attack, so another 10 damage.
Why do you kill my boss?
Great Weapon Master is so good now. It's just an automatic smoke look.
Well, one huge amount of damage. So the shadowy armor we get around it.
Yeah, it's gone.
First hit. The second hit catches him. Was there anything divine about that, or you just?
So there's some radiant damage. So it's magical bludgeoning, or the bell starts
As
to
you
glow.
go and you
But they come down with one hit, knock him down. The second hit is just an uppercut to the chin.
as it hits the chin, for the first time it looks like nothing is you hear a little bit of crunch. It's not like there's some kind of magical force stopping it just a little bit. This was, you just hit a powerful monster, but still it with just bursting through and kind of defensive stuff. terrible square hit. You see his jaw crack to one side.
So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't count the extra +7 you gave us for damage.
No, I thought you did that with the second one.
No, that's part of the barbarian, Zealot Barbarian. When he hits Divine Fury, he gets 1d6 +7 radiant.
Oh, that's a different +7.
That's a different. There's another 14.
Sorry, so you got 100 damage.
No, you did
111 damage.
Jeez. Is that the most damage? Is that like, that's up there for the highest damage? Hey, it's the highest recorded. It's the highest recorded.
Well, if I was smarter and took Quicken, so I can Quicken a Fireball.
You didn't do quick.
Well, I took Soul, and I took...
Yeah, the Pope looks shocked that you were able to do so much,
But I misunderstood.
as you unit.
And everyone only speaks that way now.
I do weak.
You go.
And erupting out of him, just energy, sort of this like literal life-defiling energy radiates out. Let's see, this is 60 feet.
Correct.
So everyone within 60-foot radius. That's
No, this isn't. It's not 60. It's just 30.
That should be 9 inches, so that'll still get just about everyone.
It does, however, get his minions as well.
So you get me?
You don't care.
A radius of, yeah, as long as it gets to 9. That
Yeah, it does. Wait. Let me actually do this right.
no,
You're chilling.
barely misses you.
Oh
You
no!
wonder about.
you see this wall of black energy just appear in front of you and disappear.
No,
Yeah, it just
Tendrils for necrotic energy. Similar way they straight up way, and then at the very ends they just chaotically. Again, this looks very much like that. Whatever it took. And then it starts to form these like almost it's very infernal looking things. Everyone who's in that radius is going to have to make a constitution saving throw.
They. Is this within 10 feet of you on?
You're no longer.
Yeah, I know your orifices. I know it. Okay, 30.
Damon, you get +4 to your con save. Yep. Add 4 whatever you get.
27.
What are you doing?
Sorry,
Did you say 27?
27 for a Constitution saving throw.
that's attainable.
Okay.
Can you tell me what the bad guy is do?
Those who
Oh wait,
did anyone get below 21?
I didn't roll.
22.
I didn't roll. I'm outside.
You all
I
take
keep on rolling the exact.
18.
As soon as I
So
switch
you'll
to-
take 9 necrotic damage. That's halved. So 18 total, halved on a successful save. So 9 points of necrotic damage.
I passed my save.
The aura is still. Actually, it's going to explode out. And it goes back in. For that image. That'll use that. Little thing. Gosh. What's your AC, Zoe?
19.
Okay. And that'll be that. That's your turn.
Yes, I'm done.
That was freaking crazy.
That would be the coolest turn I've had in D&D.
That was pretty awesome. There is going to be a layer now.
The layer says the Pope
As the
loses that light.
explosion of necrotic energy flings outward, beneath you,
You feel
this little group. So we're gonna have. It'll be what big radius? 15-foot radius. I'm actually just gonna draw these in because that's what they are like. 15 feet would be 2, 3, 4.5. 4.5. Yeah. Like that. I'm gonna get you right here. And then another one about that size. Put y'all in there.
Hang on a second, this is weird.
Not necessarily randomized.
It was read from the start.
2 moats. This crack in the ground seems to appear almost, but then also in the air around you see cracks. Black, like negative light filling the space, almost sucking in the light itself. And you begin to hear a faint, shrill sound. And then suddenly, red light going to more of a dull orange into a brilliant yellow as fire leaps up. Motes of hell, little hairs in the existence of reality breaking open and exploding. And within that, dark sulfurous clouds appear. Within that, and you begin to hear the cries of the souls of the damned.
As we get through life, it's funny.
No,
Do what we did.
let it be known that no light, even magical light, can illuminate the cloud. Any creatures fully within the area are blinded. This is difficult terrain, and if you start your turn, you will take some damage. If you end your turn, there you will take more damage, maybe.
Those are the circles?
The circles, yep. So the motes appear. You're going to take damage on your turn. Until you start them. That is that. The motes of hell erupt. Another one is there's 3 that appear. Another one's going to be right here.
That doesn't look the same.
You don't look the same.
What do you call them?
Okay, it is now Medici's turn. His ethereal wings sprout. Flies over. Well, the only person who's there right now is Brother Zealous. So he's going to. You see, he's going to activate. Can someone remind me if Spirit Shroud is an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action. Spirit Shroud's a bonus action to cast, so exactly do stuff like that.
That's what I'll help now.
I don't even know what that does. Yeah.
It's a better version of Hag for melee.
It's really good.
Okay. That and oh baby, what are you doing? Okay. As Medici flies over, meeting you in your flight. Oh no! He his hands extended to claws, and he flies in. As exploding around him is this necrotic shroud. Actually, I choose cold or not?
Yeah, cold. You have 3 choices.
He's cold.
It's cold, necrotic, and
Cold fog.
Cold. And he's going to scratch you with a claw attack. Heals you. He's still rolling natural one.
So it does heal you.
He claws the boat.
Yeah, it's going to miss. but he won't spend any more of his action. As well, it's going to be such a mishap that is fortunate that he's there. It is Franz's turn. He is going to take some damage being in the cloud. He's just going to try and actually, yeah, he's going to take this damage. And then teleport out. Can you take one person? Shut your door.
Please take me.
Thank you.
Take me!
Take me.
You can also bring one language.
Is there a size dependence on the near dimension door?
Yeah, as long as they're not bigger than you. Who is this guy?
Right past me.
So who is this guy?
I don't
I
know.
think that was probably his eyes. I think he's already running. He's going there. He's going to grab Uriel and teleport. He's the closest one. I think that'd be the because he can't see, so he reaches out, grabs, and appears right here. That will be his turn. As he takes some damage. But he does, Uriel, you're actually protected from taking damage because the mote of hell is on like the start of it. So
Sorry. There's only one left. You
Cardinal Franz teleported you out with it, mentioned toward you, and the way the spell is worded, you don't take damage on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Who?
I'm getting dealt damage too.
Okay, it is Jerome's turn.
I take damage.
You take damage. That is going to be 15 necrotic damage. I'm sorry. It is 12 fire damage.
Okay.
The other.
And then
Yeah. The other one.
I take damage going through the wall of death, I'm guessing.
There's
You
your
will take.
Excellent. I'm assuming with 60 feet of movement, I can flank the Pope.
30 feet, that should be used within 30 feet for the waves.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Thank you. How much damage am I taking?
You're going to take 24 points of necrotic damage. Sorry, I rolled really high on these d8s. You also can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
That's okay. I'm gonna hit him. Do I have advantage?
You do.
First attack. Does a 3 hit?
Yeah,
How hurt does the Pope look?
he looks like you had 100 damage done between one turn.
But like I could blow him over, like blowing him and die.
He still looks pretty tough.
Oh, okay, good. So I'm gonna do 5th level divine smite.
There we go. Wait, how do you have 5th level?
Multi-class.
Oh yeah.
Is he a fiend?
It's just a dude.
Humanoid, powered by hell itself.
Alright, so I'm sorry, math. That's 5 plus another 2. So 7 plus another 7, 14. So that would be 45 points of radiant damage. Plus another 3 fire. For my first attack.
As your weapon strikes and keeps on it, charisma save.
Should I have done those too?
No, this is a specific
22.
legendary. Great. He is going to.
I'll pick a question.
What?
I'm just looking at Blake's.
His legendary action. As
Here, put it
as
in
he
the
takes
group
this. You do succeed on the saving throw, which is good.
Or put it on Discord.
Just totally annihilate. However, a blast of, again, like this dark, disfiguring energy twists around your mace and starts to twist the weapon. It twists around. The radiant energy kind of holds it back a little bit. Failed save. Successful save. Weapon stays intact, but morphs into something different. So your weapon, all of a sudden, it's almost as if like the mace itself just kind of falls apart and twists into a great axe.
Excellent.
Again,
Is it still blood? Is it still...
So the first time I was like,
weapon damage.
oh, so it's no longer a flame toss. Sucks. But it still was a mace. That means the Pope has disadvantage on its next attack until
That's true.
the beginning of my next turn. Because I have max radiant mace.
Yes, so that attack still hit, but that it disfigured the weapon. So that
Yeah, but what the heck? You got rid of the enchantment. That's
and the
really annoying.
pretty.
That's brutal. Oh, actually, sorry.
So you can still view it with magic. It's just the enchantment itself is gone.
3 more radiant damage.
Thank you.
Okay, second attack. Out with the great axe.
Hey, did you include your plus 7?
I did.
He's gonna shield. This one.
Okay.
Counters.
So a 19 will probably miss. I have one more attack.
Are you hasted?
I hastened moving before he came in.
Yeah.
So the total 33 hit.
Not this time.
Nope.
You raised his AC. Wrote it in his 40. Sorry. The DM. Yeah.
That, not even kidding, that was the last, so the us against the Sararak.
It wasn't
That,
like that, but it was pretty dang.
no, my character had to get a 19 or 20 to attack him. No, that's
not
had spells.
all this stuff, but he had a so.
You're throwing around some ridiculous numbers.
Yeah. It was-
Anyway, how much damage would you like to do with this attack?
So 10
That
plus
would be a 19 or 20.
2 plus 12 plus another 5 is 17.
Plus 7?
You're
Plus 7, sorry. So that would be 24. Radiant.
fire damage.
This is radiant. I lost my fire.
Yeah, you hit. 24.
24. Man, the free action, I like the bark in his face. Well, hang on a second. Attack of free action. If I hit a creature with melee attack roll using this weapon, you can make a melee attack roll with the weapon against a second creature within 5 feet of the first that is also within your reach. Cool. On hit, the second creature takes the weapon's damage, but don't add your ability modifier damage unless the modifier is negative.
Alright, so how much is that?
Over. That does not hit.
Great.
But then that one.
Okay.
To my understanding, I had to roll another one, so that's why I think it is. I exist.
You could say you rolled a hit, or you do
It
take.
says I have to roll it.
Okay.
Other than
Great. Jerome, what's your AC?
Oh,
Girl.
oh, I'm sorry, 21.
Thank you. Okay.
my name is not Rob.
It is Dubois' turn. And he's going to jump over here to Uriel, who is actually in front of Cardinal Franz. Is they have hell to pay. And he is going to take his great sword in one hand, flaming halberd in the other, and just give these two big old strikes over to Monsieur Uriel. Uriel, what's your AC?
17.
He's going to hit with both. One of them is going to be a natural 20.
Bring it.
This is gonna be funny.
Sir.
Our next third,
You're gonna hit all of us?
we're gonna hit everyone.
Oh no.
Carl.
Oh,
Right.
Remember all the times they didn't hit you?
no.
Well, they happened.
That's
Because
another.
we're on the same team.
It's okay. I get to choose the backup. I can choose my turn.
I should have sent a fireball directly on top of it.
Uriel, you will be taking 42 points of damage.
Smoke bomb. Well,
Most of it is just magical.
And still have damage.
Right. All of it should be half damage. Nothing's like not resistant. It's either regular like magical damage or fire. So you should be good.
I like the barbarians just have the ability that just like you're so angry and that you don't care about.
And then with that, you're going to, as he hits you, a seal appears upon your chest. A seal? Just like glowing infernal runes are blazoned upon you. Nothing else for now.
He's not gonna be happy about that.
And that is that. And Louis Dubois smiles at you and growls.
Now you have the mark of the beast upon you.
Oh, I got a credit card. No.
Got the shot. He got the shot.
Bill Gates got it.
Dubois' turn. I would like to note that Dubois has a smacking against him this past battle, so he actually looks kind of terrible. But he's out with a vengeance. So, all right, Uriel, it is your turn.
Okay, where the heck am I?
You're
Right
fighting Dragonborn Cardinal Dubois.
There's two enemies with me, right?
Those guys are friendly.
That's the friendly card. Bronze.
Right.
Yeah.
He's just that dude's just right in front of me. Got it. Okay, great.
You're here. That guy's there.
Well,
Friend.
first turn in combat. Let's see. First, I would lock to rage. Thank you for some temp HP.
If you wanted to, you could have raged before combat, so then you have half damage on those attacks that you're losing.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
You're good. You would
Yep.
have.
I
You're fine.
would have been raging. Would have been raging. Okay. Well, let's attack recklessly. Why don't we? That is going to be. That's a 20. Yeah, that's a 26 to hit the dude.
Nice.
The dude.
That will hit.
Wow, nothing like rolling 2d6 and having 2s on both of them. Or sorry, 1s on both of them.
Big word.
That great weapon master.
First attack is going to be a oh, I can actually reroll one of those. Savage attacker. Bingo.
I think you get to don't you? On Savage
What?
Attacker?
Savage
What?
Attacker, you re-roll your damage.
You reroll the whole damage roll with Savage Attacker. So both dice.
Oh, wait.
The
Oh.
two ones I reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
It's once per turn.
Yeah. Soldier background.
36. The first is 36, and I am going to topple him as well.
The double whammy.
Do I have a saving throw for that?
It's Constitution. And the same thing. I assume that's free Dan, right?
I don't think there's a saving throw for it.
For the weapon mastery topple, there is. It's 8 plus your whatever the mobility modifier plus proficiency.
Are you sure?
I got to pull up at least for the mall.
Yeah,
You gotta-
8 plus ability modifier used to make it, and your proficiency bonus. So it's 13 plus 14, 17. DC 17.
Well, he rolled a 4 on
No, it's the ability modifier, so it would be your. So how do you get 14 ability modifier?
No, it's a 17.
Oh, I think. All right.
Yeah, he's good.
8 plus 5 plus 4.
He's going to roll 4 on die and fail that, so he will be prone, I believe.
He's prone.
Now you have advantage.
I do.
Even more advantage.
No, then you could probably do his brutal strike.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing Brutal Strike. Yeah, that's a 19 on die to hit with a Brutal Strike.
Oh, frick, man.
What's Brutal Strike again?
They changed it so instead of the barbarians get to roll extra dice for a critical, they can when they're rolling attacking recklessly, they can subtract dice, just roll straight, and then get extra effects and damage. But here he's already had advantage, so he could just do it.
I like that.
It's more consistent.
That'll be another 48 damage.
So your first attack did how much damage?
That it was 30.
That was like 36.
I think it was 36.
And then 48.
36 and then another 48. So that's my attack action. And then I'm doing okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to hit with a hand axe while we're at it.
Okay.
That might not hit. That's a 13.
That will not hit.
Yeah, I figured. That's okay. Great.
Isn't that same game that I got that song?
That's your excellent. Big.
Is that one guy dead?
He's prone.
Yeah.
And he after those a couple of attacks, Louis Dubois, who is an absolute unit of of a beast,
What person?
Dragonborn, is in fact very bloody. He is at death's door and looking for some vengeance. Lou, it's your turn.
Absolutely. The lieutenant is going to deal damage. Get dealt damage. Yeah, but don't take it.
You could stay in.
I'm not gonna stay.
15 points of necrotic damage.
15 points of necrotic. Let me roll concentration real quick here. I have advantage because I'm amazing.
I thought it fired.
That's a natural 20.
Fire, I'm so sorry. Mixing up is too many
Okay.
area effects.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 40 feet. 40 feet is, what is that? 32 centimeters. I'm gonna move right there.
Into the other cloud.
Yeah.
Stay in cover, stay in cover.
And then, as he's walking, he's gonna take his barrel off, and then he'll grab another barrel, a dual barrel, so a double barrel shotgun, and he'll stand there, aim at this entire group, Charles conjure barrage.
Yeah.
It just goes.
It's like, I'm sorry guys, it's for the greater good.
No, I get to choose in a 60-foot cone. I get to choose creatures within a 60-foot cone from me.
Choose who to hit with a shotgun.
That's what it is. So
You pull the trigger.
this is 60 feet.
Oh, see?
I'm within everyone. So I need 3 dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
DC 7. Yes.
The Pope will succeed.
Ooh, there's some 8s. It's
3
like,
bullets.
so
Shot.
it's totally just buckshot. I'm just like these tiny little BBs going. And as it's going, there's these like clouds. Like you can see forms of my allies. You can see the forms as the BBs simply just go around them real quick. And they kind of like spread around and they contour. They contour around the good guys.
The
But
bullets in the shotgun.
yeah, yeah.
It's every shell.
There's 20. I do not add my +7 due to I'm not using my mod here. So that is 24 points of damage to a failed, and then that's 12 points of damage if they succeed.
Nice.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. Do I kill him? I get some plum guy.
Don't call it.
Yeah! He gets just pelted by BBs.
Yeah, just, you see a few more just. You see, like, wow.
Matrix,
Absolutely.
but instead of dodging, you see Jordan.
He gets slow-mo hit.
But then from the bonus action, I'm gonna turn invisible. Oh, it's until my end of my next turn, so technically I was still invisible that entire time. Okay, until it. Well, so Natural Veil says.
The wildest kid.
I know. You invoke spirits of nature, magically hide yourself. As a bonus action, you can give yourself invisibility condition until the end of your turn.
I assume that doesn't make it, but like as soon as you attack, I think that just automatically undoes.
I presume.
Just like any other. I would say.
You have to clarify that with you.
Is that your turn, Luke?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
It's the Pope's turn.
Okay, dudes.
No, he
Come on.
just so all I needed in the background. He'd be fine after that. He begins to rise from the floor. Necrotic, dark, hellish energy crackling around him. As you see from above on the roof, like a faint glow of the runes all the way above in St. Peter's Square, glowing down into the air. And he says, "This will not be the time that you have taken me down." And his staff twirls, sets in the ground, as the wall of death begins to snake around, connecting. It's not going to hit any of y'all, but it connects the points of all of the moats of hell.
So it's like
War
that?
begins to pretty much, yeah.
Which side
is
is
that-
he?
It's not gonna.
Which side is he on?
It doesn't really matter. So, because the floor cracks and hellish light appears. The ceiling cracks open in the same ways. You see from the floor, like these like ethereal necrotic hands break open, digging, and then you see one of them goes back down into whatever abyss it was coming from, and a hand that pushes all of you. As it, basically the entirety of like the papal audience chamber just erupts upward.
What?
No, just the. Just really wanted to end it at St. Peter's Square. You'll. All of you are going to take
Gains for life.
legendary layer action. Legendary. 23 points of bludgeoning damage to you all.
23?
23 points of bludgeoning damage. Then 13 points of necrotic damage.
How much necrotic?
Necrotic.
Would that be? That's under one.
13.
It's under one.
1-3.
Well, for concentration, is that for one check?
All in attack.
Okay. So then that's a total of
36.
36. 36 divided by 2 is 18? Yeah, 18. So DC 18 on for his.
Concentration. I failed my concentration.
I also failed my concentration.
And then as it happens, up above, still rising, he just rises out of the hole in the ground that just happened. Dubois, nowhere to be seen. Medici rising up with wings, yelling in rage.
Peppered.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of you need to make wisdom saving throws.
It's against being charmed or frightened.
Are we like
I'm no longer good at
together?
wisdom saving throws.
Are we together? Are we?
You're
I'm just talking about the plus
roughly
4.
where you were before.
Okay, I think we're roughly where we were.
Within 10 feet.
Besides the Pope, who's risen about 40 feet above this pedestal area,
That's not going to cut it.
this pedestal area is a gaping hole.
I got
I got a 17.
Wisdom
Yeah.
save, you said?
Wisdom save.
That's a 12.
12.
Rough.
Final thoughts is also going to fail. You are all under the effects of the slow spell.
Oh.
What did that do?
Wait, there's a slow spell now?
There is a slow spell, and it's so your speed is halved. You're -2 to AC, And
yeah.
you have disadvantage on your dex, or -2 to dex saving throws as well. There's, I think, another thing too. I think you can only take like an action or a bonus action.
Once per active rage, if you fail a saving throw, you can reroll with a +3 bonus, and you must use fanatical focus.
Fanatical focus, baby. Come on.
Stay in there. 15, 22.
I'm saying.
Zelos can't be stopped. He can't be stopped.
How does that work? So you start to fall into this.
Start.
Dang pig.
You're right, Zelos. You must stay focused on the task at hand. I never lose eye contact with Pope at this point.
Oh.
He sees him.
Zelos, it is your turn.
It is great.
The Pope is currently floating above the hole of the abyss.
How far up?
30 feet up from the ground level where we're at. Can I have a marker? The obelisk gone. This is like the size of the hole.
Okay.
We're now using 1.5 inches as 10 feet. Rather than 5 feet.
Okay.
So we size is doubled.
As the hand lifts us up, I'm just going to keep going with the momentum, and I'm going to fly after him.
What? You have a fly speed?
Yeah, it's part of the warrior. Yeah, part of the rage of the gods. And I'm going to try and hit him again.
Do it.
Yeah, that's probably going to miss. 18 to hit. I'm going to try and hit him for a second time.
That's fine. Let's go.
So it would be 27. Alright, first I need a Constitution saving throw from.
What's two?
He needs to beat an 18.
Well,
He's
Top one?
this is for knocking prone.
Points.
Okay.
What's your first one?
Well,
He's been rolling really
yeah.
but I'm going to smack him.
We're under the slow spells.
13.
disgusting.
Wait, Blake's under the slow spell right now?
He is not
13.
close. Because he's succeeded on his
Fanatic Focus. Give me a reroll with an extra.
What is?
13, 19.
Second paragraph.
No. What happened? So you have haste defense. So, oh, I lost haste.
You lost it. Actually, you can't do anything because you already lost.
45 damage.
You have one turn of doing nothing.
You're right. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, unfortunately.
48 with my rage roll.
Did you add the radiant +7?
Yes. Yeah. That's. I actually got all my numbers together now. I got this.
For you. Okay.
Bonus.
Do you get your
We're going to expend some of the 60-12s I have sitting to kill me. So we're going to do all of them.
2d8 to use your.
No, I used those.
Used all 4 of them?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. That's 6. I can't roll d12s. 3. 41 total. That will be.
Okay. Nice. It's Medici's turn. Pissed off.
Hey, watch your language.
He's a little bit sad.
By 5.
He's going to look over at Lou. You and I unfinished business. And he's going to fly at you. He's going to make 2 attacks, which both will hit.
I'm at 16 AC.
Because it's slow. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
First one,
Who did Medici or the Pope cast that?
the what? The slow spell?
Slow spell.
The Pope did.
The concentration? Or is that just a thing that just goes?
He does need to make a concentration.
Let's go.
And you did 48.
Yeah.
48. That's a 20, 24 DC.
Yeah, baby. He's going to succeed on that.
Okay.
Burn his last.
That's 3 down.
Yeah. What's the usual boss out?
I think 3 is what the
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I've seen some with 5, but those like
He's not that big. Just a little.
it's the Pope.
It is the,
He's only.
it is the anti. Okay, you are going to take.
Yep.
Can I have a dexterity or strength save, whichever one you prefer?
Ooh. It's either I have a +6 and advantage for strength, or I have a +10 straight roll for dexterity. Which one do I do? We're gonna go strength because it seems a little bit more.
He is 17.
That is a 16.
You're going to take 13 points of damage from his core.
And I'm grappled.
You are grappled.
Cool.
Squeeze me. Then, as he digs into your throat, he's going to pull you in and take a bite out of you with his second attack, which he's not going to have advantage on.
I'm now a vampire.
Still does this thing. You are going to take. What are my d4s? Where are they? 17 points of damage. So, or sorry, 8 points of piercing.
8 piercing.
And you can see he begins to suck the blood out of you.
Good tasty.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Certain points from that. Then you see him take his other claw and just slit a little bit of it himself open, and the blood begins to fall into.
Cool.
And you hear him chanting a little bit of something. That will be. That will be his turn.
Hey guards, help me. My guards are still alive, right?
He actually looks a little weaker than even after you're getting the points. But blood drips down, and you see a glow from down in the rubble begin to pulsate.
Oh, yeah, amazing. Cool.
15, 20, 38.
What? I have more damage?
No. That was just what he did to himself.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was 38's almost my hit points.
It's France's turn. He a slow effect. He that's the damage that it did. These are the slow effects. He's actually going to send a healing word over. He's doing really bad. So Adam, you're going to get 8 health back.
Yeah.
That will be his turn.
Good old healing. Wait, what did you use?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
It is now Jerome's turn. Jerome?
I am sluggish. I can't do
Oh yeah, he is.
So I not move at all.
Yeah, because after haste is done.
I mean, even if I can move, like, where do I move? Like, I'm just gonna put myself in the danger when I can't even do anything.
Get yourself almost falling in slow motion.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna vibe where I'm at. All good.
Alright. The glow continues to go.
You
Blood
make a
dripping
wisdom
down.
save to at least get out of the slow
That's true.
That I do get to do that.
at the end of every turn.
Okay, I will be doing that.
Oh wait, hold on.
5, 8, 15.
If you cast a spell, wait, hold on. There's a whole nother thing here. You can use if it's cast a spell with a somatic component. There's a 25% chance that the spell fails as a result of the target making the spells.
Anyway, Cardinal Dubois flies out of the rubble.
Yeah, repeats the save.
Life transference from
Repeat the save.
going straight at Jerome. And
Go ahead.
he's going to attack. Who did he place a seal on? He did it on Uriel.
Uriel.
That's cool.
Wait, he's still alive?
He was just healed. That was the cut that Medici made. It was life transfer. Jerome, your AC right now is 19, correct? That's 2.
It's on 19 now. It's now 19.
Great. He's going to hit with both of his attacks. I'm placing a seal on you as well.
Go down, guys.
Where you at?
We're at 40.
Been taking lots of damage, but haven't been able to dish out the damage. I've been kind of soaking it up.
Put a beat down on
You've been putting beat
Dubois down earlier.
I know, but I can't follow up the next turn. It cost me like 40 hit points just to get to someone.
32 points of damage.
I'm down, except I'm not. I go to 1 hit point.
What is that?
I'm being at work.
That's nice.
Just straight up, you're raised, bro.
It's at work. Well, it's a lot less when you reduce to 0, but not killed outright. You can drop to 1 instead. So he hits me, I start falling back, and I stand back up.
Stop. I can't even right now.
I can't even.
Uriel. Uriel. You may destroy.
Oh shoot. I need to.
Who's
Hey.
here?
There's a chasm here. You can go around, or you can just jump over. Probably that's what 20 feet. You're
I'm right there, right?
here.
That's me.
This is you. There's a chasm here. This is a baddie. That's a baddie.
There is a
This
huge lag on the map and the computer. So I don't see where you're pointing.
Oh wait.
That is a huge leg. This where my finger is right now. That's you.
Okay. Great, that's me. And I just gotta get over, right?
Actually, a 5-second lag. Wait there. This is a fantasy.
No, that's way before when you should put the ruler down.
Wait, what? Yeah, there's. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright. This is you. You're here. This is a baddie here. There's a chasm in between you, but you can go around or jump over it. Owen's fighting the Dragonborn here. They're both looking pretty rough. Hope fighting over the chasm, and Adam's fighting the. Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't think the chasm exists.
Yeah, it's like 25 feet across.
He's a high level barbarian.
He can teleport.
Oh, that's true. Also,
He is a world tree.
Yeah, I can teleport.
in the poultry.
Biggest dog that
Is
ever
there
dog.
is there an ally within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Yes.
Currently.
Whoever that is, they get 11 temporary hit points.
Take other frogs.
Love it. Sweet. How high up is it from here to
I think we're 30 feet up, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action, and I'm just gonna go over there. Bonus action. Bingo.
So,
We're gonna swap.
so throw him in the pit. I guess he's got wings, doesn't he? Cut him off. Throw him in the pit.
19.
Hit.
Well, Dan, I think you're still under the slow spell, actually.
What does that do?
So your speed is halved. Oh, you can only take
You can
a
act
bonus
or
action, or you can only take a bonus action or an action, not both.
How do I get out? How do I get out of the slow action?
At the end of your turn, you can make another Wiz save.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
You're within 10 feet of Owen now, so you'll get +4. That save.
I need that. Well, I'm done then.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
+4. That's 15.
I will not do it.
Oh.
However, if Mr. Zell Barbarian up there, make it break his concentration.
I'm bored enough.
He has no more resistances.
We're done. He's going to the pit next time. You get it.
Is that your turn, Uriel?
That is my turn.
Stop this in my phone, y'all.
I missed that TV show. Yes.
You're currently grappled?
Yep, I'm grappled, but because I have
I'm a hippo.
because
So do an acrobatics check. Get it.
I hit no. Well, can I do an athletics check?
You can test.
Acrobatics. Acrobatics.
I have advantage. I have a +11. I have +11.
What gives you advantage on that?
I have advantage because I'm a hippo.
Oh, it just does it.
Alright, so I'm going to. Is it my action to break out? Is it my action to break out? I don't want my. I'll just shoot him. I have.
You have a disadvantage if you're using melee.
So
Just grab him.
Just lay it on him.
A gun
yeah,
right
I'm gonna take him up, and my double shotgun is still enabled. So I'm just gonna shoot him in the belly. I don't have advantage anymore. Do I do bonus action? Yeah, we're gonna have some fun here.
Are you slow?
No, we're gonna put a special bullet in there, and we're gonna put ensnaring strike.
Double grapple.
No, it's even better. I'm grappled. He's restrained. So, anyway, see if this thing hits. That is 29 to hit. Yep, and I need ensnaring strike. I need a strength saving throw. No. What is it? Is it a 1? Is it a 20? I can't see it. Oh, dang it. Okay. You save. You still get dealt. Oh, I don't need that. I need these two. That's double 8s. Cool. 16 plus 5 is 21 plus 7 is 28. 28 points of damage. And that's my turn. Oh, no. I have a whole nother attack.
Still on your slow. Where did you break out of
I think he still is, but it's multi-attack, so it's still part of one action.
No. I can only take one attack. So actually, I wouldn't have done the bonus action because I couldn't have.
It can.
I couldn't have done the second. Okay. So yeah. Yes. End of my turn. I'll end my turn and I'll do a whiz save. 6.
It's gonna do it.
That's it.
You're
I
eminent.
should have just left grapple.
Your chakra line is like how close. Like part of medieval shoulders you've gone. Wait. You see him like you're starting to get lower to the ground.
Are we like floating or?
He's like you're floating just above. 5-10 feet above there.
Okay.
It's up to you. Papa's turn. Excuse me.
You say Papa?
Papa. He's full concentration on that, but he's going to look Papa at you. Papa. You saved it.
Not good at these either.
Oh, you were.
It was at one point. 6. That's right. Don't even try.
He's already.
Is he being charmed or frightened?
This is a cantrip that you make the Illrigger, the Hellfire one. Be fun. You take.
Oh wait, they have a.
There's a couple spells for it.
Is it exclusive to him?
It's exclusive to Illriggers.
And it's that subclass. There's only one subclass that can use.
Right. Yeah. So like that's what. 6. 8 fire damage or necrotic damage, and then 13 fire damage.
8, so 4, 7, 12.
Right.
What did he do?
What?
Like what did he cast on me?
Sorry. Game here. He looks down at you as you've been coming up at him. No. Pushes his hand. A smaller portal of what looks like those like big moats just appears around you. It's a building of brimstone fire. Floats around you. And there's black energy. What I like a lot about the Illrigger stuff is a lot of it's charisma saves. A lot of sense for that. Cool. And Zelvis, it is your turn.
I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah, you are. You can break that concentration.
That's gonna miss. That's a 19 on die. That'll hit.
Baby.
Alright, so that's 15. 18, 25, 32, 35, 47.
All right.
And on my Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, I see it. It's a 7.
All right, so he's
All of you
not
are slow.
prone.
Yeah.
We're no longer slowed.
So if you're not prone in
Well,
the
that
air,
is his concentration.
okay,
This will be his.
a Constitution throw.
What's the DC for that?
18.
He's gonna succeed. It's a 17 on die. Sorry. He's got too many good things. You can choose. Would you rather me not pro? Or would you rather lose concentration?
I shouldn't.
We're struggling over here.
Let him out. With my bonus action, I will use my Zealous Presence to unleash a battle cry infused with divine energy. Up to 10 of the creatures within 60 feet of me get advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of my next turn.
Let's go.
As Hamilton will just let out a mighty squeal.
Everybody. Yeah. We're just gonna get that. You all do no longer have slow on.
And you have advantage on all your attacks.
Okay. It is Medici's turn. So that you grappled.
Yep. We're gonna take one.
Attacks. What I'm just gonna buy.
He has advantage?
Because you're grappled. Grappler. You have advantage on attack rolls against any target you have grappled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was restrained. Unless if it's a character thing. Because like the grapple condition.
It's like an ability.
Amazing.
You take 8 necrotic damage.
Okay. My AC is 18.
And then you're going to get hit 12 damage. He's also going to fly 40 feet in the air.
Cool.
Rude.
It's yoked.
Cool. Oh.
Holding an entire freaking hippopotamus. That's his turn. Franz is going to.
Is Franz an enemy?
No. Franz is the one you give 10 HP to.
Franz is an allied cardinal. He's a chiller.
Oh no. And?
No, he's just so good at it. He's so focused.
No, it is frozen actually. My camera battery's about to die though.
Franz is going to give a healing word at a higher level to Mr. Jerome. Jerome, you're going to receive 2 hit points. You're going to receive 15 hit points. I'm sick. Word. That will be Francis. Jerome.
I would like to rage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smack him.
Let's go.
Dubois. It's looking just about as crappy as you are. Maybe crappier because
Just
he
put him up the hit.
and came back.
Oh no,
19 hits was hit back. So they 17 hit.
17's not.
Got advantage.
So they 22. I know.
22 does hit.
So this is a great axe, so it's that. I have this spell going. And I will also cast out. Oh man. I'm gonna cast.
Wait, I'm putting into contact. This skinny guy that has wings is carrying a 400-pound hippo.
And
Alright.
So he is a vampire. So if I did undead stuff on for work, I guess I can't do it anymore. I could have done it.
23
Before you pig died.
And that's it for me.
Wait,
you put
Just that's it.
Did you put him on your head? You put solo on him.
I know.
So he's in a steady state.
So I did not know that. I don't have anything that's like
But you still put him on yourself.
to do.
He's incorruptible.
He looks really bad.
Okay.
Really, really bad. And Uriel's right behind him. That's great. Cool. However, Dubois is a little pissed off.
By the way, I'll trick you.
He's going to attack. Your AC should be back to 20.
Nope, 19.
21
from Haste. I don't have haste anymore. I lost concentration a little while ago.
He only hits with one of his attacks.
Back down.
No, you got healed for.
I know. It depends how much damage you deal me.
It deals. $13 damage.
So
It does, however, activate the seal that's on you.
I'm down.
Maybe. Probably, though. That is going to... Oh, my God. 3 points of fire damage.
Exactsies.
I use my reaction. You're back up with 14 HP. I spend another use of my rage with the reaction to resurrect someone with the HP at my barbarian level.
Excellent.
I see you fall. I'm just going to yell down, "Your time is not done yet."
Hold on.
Dang.
You picked on your head yet?
Yuri.
I do that with your turn.
Yuri Kuri. Yuri Dore.
Your turn, Dan.
We're all bloodied up pretty good.
You no longer have slow, correct?
Yeah, you're right there. Bad guy's right there. You have advantage here.
Oh, great.
Smacking real good.
Sickly slash. Let's do it.
Let's go!
Reckless. Yep. 14 on die, so it's 23 to hit.
23 actually misses.
11, 18. That's 23. Uh, 36 for the first attack, and he's toppled.
How would you like to kill him?
I would like to, I would like to stab him in the back with my flaming sword, and he sort of just pause. He sort of pauses. He goes, and then he sort of begins to like shake and shake and shake as his insides boil because of the fire, and then he explodes.
Come on.
It's a barbecue.
Come on. The seal that was placed on you, Dan, disappears.
Yay!
Um,
Pagans be gone.
He's dead for the second time.
He topples down.
Who else is next?
About 20 feet in the air.
I think you said 40.
I did, but then I realized that, you are a 400-pound bow, so he half his flying speed.
Yeah.
20 feet in the air is Medici holding the hippopotamus.
I teleport up
Yeah, you do. Yes,
and
please.
use my second attack.
Yes, sir.
Now you have one flying creature with two creatures that are
That is what we call a natural 20.
Oh, how would you like to do this?
It's disgusting.
I kind of want to roll the dice first to see what
Okay,
actually happens.
I'm sorry. Please roll. All of your dice.
He's like, no, you very much kill him. And trust me.
I'm pretty sure. But I suppose we rolled all one.
That's Dodo.
Oh, we stress the part.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Is that breeding one?
No. When you beat dinosaurs and have them smack each other.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
There's so many more new things since last time I played it. Plus, I'm getting tired right now, and so it's helping.
That last hit is 57 damage.
it.
Yeah. You don't quite kill him.
So he's holding the hippo up, right?
Yep.
So is he like what? How's he holding him?
By the throat.
That's impressive.
Okay. He's holding him by the throat. So I'm going to I teleport up and as like I'm flying up in the air. I literally slice off his arm and then just continue on through his body. He doesn't even bleed because it's kind of like a lightsaber. He just gets cauterized, and we all start falling down into the pit. Yay!
You guys aren't quite over the pit, so good thing. But going back towards the ground, beautiful. He lets out one last strangled cry in a sort of a pizza way, and then dies. Oh, no.
From the Mario definition.
Yeah, the cauterizing wound stops any sort of blood magic to be worked as there's no blood. He falls to death, leaving only Big Papa. Lou, it is your turn. You are falling currently.
Yep. Where's my damage?
Take pretty light on. 10 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. We're still alive.
It's a heavy hit though.
Surprise statement.
Big superhero head.
On prone, he's gonna get up, limping up. One more shot. Puts it in. Spits in his barrel. Hits the pings the gun off the ground. Takes his revolver out while the gun is still in the air and fires that. So it's just gonna be a straight shot right at Pope. This would be with the revolver. Come on. That's gonna be 24 to hit. This is a little bit different. Yeah.
That was Hamilton's skill actually.
This is gonna be 5, 10, 16, 17 plus 7 is 24 points of damage. And then the gun is going to fly back as well as he holsters his revolver. The gun comes up, and then with the bonus action, he's going to cast a snaring strike again, and going to fire his musket at him.
He's actually on fire.
Yeah, that's a dirty 20. Is that hit?
Oh, that did not hit.
Okay, it'll fire off into the ether. And here goes. As opposed to us.
Beautiful turn. Papa's turn. He looks rough around the edges. We are at just about 100 hit points here.
Alright, that's one good turn for it.
That's what you would like to do. Uriel, he looks here.
I'm here.
Quite the image that against.
Look at the range here. Yep. Okay. He looks at you, stretches out a hand.
Oh,
And
yes, there's advantage on his next attack.
this like poisonous cloud of light. Just, I need you to make at the person who just killed two of his henchmen, his left and right hand. I need a con save.
Yeah, how does a 28 work?
28 will succeed.
Cool. Barely.
Just no. So you're gonna have this for um. Oh, wow.
What's he casting?
Arm.
Oh gosh.
I am going to harm you.
So it's
That's funny.
You may have 69 points of damage
Nice.
Wow.
as he casts harm upon you.
Get harmed.
Get harmed, bro. So that would be
34 points.
4 points of damage. On a successful save. Great. Okay, your hit point max is not reduced by that. Good. Since you succeeded on your con save.
This is cool.
Also, he has that 50 HP pool
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Technically, but I'm not dropping that though.
But then the sneaky snakes out there will get the.
And with that, the all of you at once, as he turns to look at yeah, he spreads out his hands, and all of you at once seals, like the interdict seals appear on your chest. And he shoots with his fly speed. He shoots down into the chasm again.
That will live.
So it is Zealous.
I'm gonna follow him. I assume I can catch 40 feet. I feel I can catch him.
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna go down into the chasm. I haven't used it. I used my heroic inspiration. So I can use brutal strike and still attack with advantage. That's a natural 20. No way. The other one's a natural 1.
Yeah, I saw that. That's incredible. Nice. What are you doing?
Oh, I had a D10 on that. It's a 2D10.
Be sure 100 damage.
It's one strength right here.
It could be.
Alright, so 10d6, 2d10. Alright, so that's 14. That's 26. Uh, 34. 45.
That funny.
45.
So much fun.
You're right in front of the heater.
Yeah.
Plus.
Booger.
60, 63, 70, 77 damage on that.
Now it's gonna block over the
Oh my god.
What damage?
77 damage on that attack.
Did that kill him?
He is just under, just like.
I thought he already did 13.
So, Owen, we're playing Magic after this, right?
I need a Constitution saving throw.
So tired.
Music.
You need to go to bed.
Gosh.
Now you-
Fine when I stand up, go and sit down. I'm like, nope. Oh, I'm gone. No, I'm gone. Let's get some soda. I couldn't stop playing. Get stuck in my teeth. Next time
Of attack.
Finish.
16 on die, so 26 to hit. There's. I don't think I can't not kill him. Yeah. What is all the bonus damage and stuff we just get?
as long as you're over 40.
Alright, that's 10, 14, 17, 20, 34, 46, 49.
There you go.
How would you like to know?
So he flies into the. I'm just gonna make it a mystery. He's gonna fly down to the pit. I'm gonna fly down. I'm gonna fly down after him. You're just gonna hear sounds of extreme violence. just screaming, some clanging, this bell clanging coming from the pit.
There's a big sound, and then like no sound again.
Yeah, some big squealing. Then you see the body get thrown up from the pit and just land. And Zealous is going to climb back up, and his rage is going to limit right as he gets to the top. He's going to grab the cliff. Holmes sees the pig come up at his head. He's going to climb back up.
I've done it.
He's going to see a trickle of blood coming from the Pope's nose. He's going to take his robe and he's going to wipe it off. His eyes is going crazy. We will have a new conclave, yes. Turning to you, Franz.
You're the only, out of the group, you're the only person that's valid. Well, I mean, you're the only cardinal left.
And Franz.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, bronze. There's 2 cardinals. And some Hirams.
We can't let them. They don't have to be a cardinal.
Spit on his body.
That was fantastic. As the smoke clears, yeah, oofta.
Dan disappeared. Oh, Danny
You
boy.
guys pick your way through the rubble. There have not been many forces that have managed to get into Vatican City, let alone cause this much demolition. So there's a lot of rebuilding to do. Luckily, the charming effect you're fighting the Pope. All
Sorry.
people within Vatican City and Jerusalem. Only a few fires were started as the destruction of the island had begun, but then was quickly stopped. Afterward, when you make your way down to the papal chambers again, the door to the archives lies ajar, been thrown open. You have some authority. Uriel has some authority as the guardian of the Tree of Life, as well as the commandant of the Swiss Guard. And most cardinals generally will be able to do this as well. To get into the archives if the Pope is not elected, left not alive. Mostly because you have all of y'all together. Finding your way into the archives, you see the remnants of what looks like some kind of gateway that had been opened through the time, probably behind the scenes. Most likely what the Pope was running after to get away. Father Josias returns. He had sent the message and then come back to check and saw the last of the battle. He has a very strict inventory of all things. Or knows what the inventory list is in the Vatican archives. And they, of course, did a search to make sure like what had been stolen and whatnot. There were some artifacts that were missing in the display case where St. Peter's sword was. It was gone. The still uncertain if the events. Now I'm positive this was from before, as well as um, a leather tome.
Known as the Bible.
Look, the only Bible
Quite the opposite. The even in the list, nobody it was not named. It was simply the book listed in the catalog.
That's helpful.
It was missing. That had been recently stolen. The amount of enchantment that alarm, like anything that was under, like not even the Pope could touch it without 20 other individuals there to put that in check. And it's not on display; it's in a random box within the archives. But that was also stolen. The Book of Vile Darkness, which then led its way into the temple. I'd say more than likely, probably some of the goals of the motives of the Pope was to get access to the archives, do a couple other things, sow general chaos by destroying the city, sort of thing. But we may never know. This dream lives until later.
Same. When searching his body or any of his belongings, do we find any indication of who he was working for?
The only thing you have to go by is that there was a sign that was not quite tattooed, almost like those seals that would appear on you. Was just branded across where it part.
When after we kind of go through the rubble and all that, Lou will go to one of the tables, one of the empty tables inside where all the artifacts are, and start unloading, taking his weaponry out, putting his musket down, his revolver down, all of the pieces and armaments that came with it, all of the ammunition, taking his badge that he has, that resembles his rank, setting it on the table, gesturing to the other group. My duty was to protect the cardinals and the Pope. I failed. Someone else needs to be in charge.
Commandant, no one is blaming you.
No one. That's okay.
You did what you could. Because of you, I am alive. So is Cardinal Durham.
Yes.
An attack like this, who knows? With the morning's light rays, the messengers within the Vatican, after being uncharmed, are also receiving messages of a great victory that had just been won. The Canesmen had triumphed over Tiamat, stopping her rise and defeating the cult of the dragon as well. Commandant, you may choose if you would like to retire, you can.
I will not stop you. It's been a hard day for all of us. If I ask you, we could still use a man of your talent. We just need to develop better strategy. It's no one's entire fault alone.
I think we need updating. I'm not the